Natal Burden is a joyful and friendly Firbolg druid that hails from the city of Hartsville, where she grew up under the watchful eye of her cousin and ruler of the land, Tavis. She was fresh off an exhilarating but unfortunately heartbreaking adventure in Waterdeep, when Tavis summoned her and her best friend Valtreya to Icewind Dale. Together with old and soon-to-be new friends, she hopes to uncover the secrets surrounding the suspicious deaths and a seemingly never-ending winter plaguing the 10 towns.
Valtreya Margister is a young Aasimar sorceress of noble birth. After the tragedy that befell her companions in the sewers of Waterdeep, she and Natel were summoned to Icewind Dale. So with the voice of her angelic guide Seraphina, reminding her that her journey with Natel was not yet over, and that their paths were still intertwined, she shouldered her bag, packed with her warmest furs, and the carefully wrapped chicken and waffle sandwich from Krizik, turned her back on Waterdeep, and headed north.
Losing your idols is hard. Losing your friends is harder. 16-year-old Anarissa Varskana lost both. Leaving the warmth of Waterdeep and her anonymity behind, she followed two of her surviving friends north to help the people of Icewind Dale. With her roguish talents, burgeoning magic, and occasional calligraphy, Ani will do everything she can to make sure they all come home safely this time.
This is Button of the Frozen Cliff. Button is a large Tabaxian member of the Ragged Nomads Elk tribe. Having been cast out by his chieftain, Button now spends his days in 10 towns, taking odd jobs, and gathering what information he can about a woman named Deidre. A woman he once rescued, but who is likely responsible for the death of his hunting party. Is Deidre truly the monster the tribe believes her to be? And if so, why was Button left alive?
Mirnix is a directionally challenged red dragonborn. What began as a lovely trip to the south to visit family quickly turned into a journey through the cold and desolate world that is Icewind Dale, which isn't quite their cup of tea. Mirnix passes the time offering their services as a barbarian to those in need around 10 towns, often competing for jobs with their rival Button. Their newest job, given by a Firbolg named Tavis, seems to be becoming quite the adventure.
Tira is a brewer from the town of Bremen, westernmost of the locales in 10 towns. A recent series of oniric visitations resulted in Tira being gifted with power by a figure called the Raven Queen, to bring down her judgment on those who would attempt to disrupt the balance between the living and the dead. Accompanied by her 2 ravens, Leif and Sigrun, Tira has taken up as an adventurer, hoping to earn a bit of coin to supplement her dwindling income, which is now imperiled by the onset of the Frostmaiden's eternal night.
They say a lone Firbolg is a dead Firbolg, but Toro of Exile begs to disagree. A rogue with mysterious powers who's been on his own for decades now, he's worked hard to master his criminal skills and harden his heart. But now, with dark and powerful forces at work in Icewind Dale, he's got to swallow back his pride and work with the team Tavis has put together. Strictly for the greater good, of course.
Hello everybody! Welcome to Table Hops and our Rime of the Frostmaiden Dungeons & Dragons campaign. In our last adventure, the heroes managed to talk to both groups of the goliaths that live on the spine of the world, the Sky Tower Watch, as well as Wyrmdoom Crag. And they defeated the Wyrmdoom Crag team at Goat Ball, which was amazing. With that, you've earned the favor of both tribes, one by healing the mother of the Anakai tribe, and then also by defeating the Wyrmdoom Crag at Goat Ball, which I can't get enough saying, Goat Ball. So at this point, guys, you have received a long rest, and you're located in Wyrmdoom Crag, which I will place for our viewers to see. Our party indicator is now a blue snowflake, because apparently the flag I was using before was the Vatican flag. So let's just switch it to a snowflake.
What?
Yeah, in my group yesterday, I used that same yellow flag, and he's like, so that's the Vatican flag. Why are you using that? I'm like, I don't know. I Googled flag. Anyways, regardless of which, this is what we're using now. So you're located at Wyrmdoom Crag, and you have to decide how are you going to get these two factions to come to an accord. They both like you.
They just don't like each other.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, they're not on their way over here yet, right?
No one's on their way over anywhere.
What if we tell them that there's a party somewhere close? Then we tell the other group that there's a party that we're not inviting them. And then they both show up.
Like a rager?
And it's like awkward. But yeah, like a rager.
I like
barbarian
that.
Rager.
Barbarian. Yeah. A Goliath. Get down. So we could do that. I'm totally down with that.
That seems like that might backfire since they both agreed to meet.
Oh, so let's just retcon this and make sure we're on the same page, because it could be I'm running on very little sleep. But from my understanding, you guys gained the favor of both sides, and Sky Tower Shelter said the chieftain there wants the white pelt from the other tribe. Now, when you hear the mother, she did say to stop being so headstrong and just meet with them. So then you went to Wyrmdoom Crag, and you've just defeated the McGoat Ball, so they like you now, but I don't think you've actually talked, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you talked to the chieftain of this clan.
Yeah, we did when
we
first
did. Yeah.
We talked to both of them.
She said that we needed to curry favor and get to know her tribe.
Oh, okay, and that's right, and that's how you did it, by beating them at Goatfall. Cool. So she's all good to meet. Her only thing is she won't go to Sky Tower Shelter to meet.
You also say, can we maybe find some common ground in the middle? Maybe there's a place we could all meet.
Neutral.
That's not an ambush party.
Yeah, neutral area that neither party controls.
Okay.
I mean, there's enough random ice around. I'm sure there's some place that will work.
They really like that werebear, right? We can just sort of maybe
I was about to say,
dress as her and sort of like from a distance if you squint your eyes.
If we could try to find Oya and like tell her that we've gotten them to meet and maybe she can help us.
I mean, that could be good, but I don't know if you know any way of finding
Finding
Oya.
her.
Yeah.
Well, there's a possibility, and I don't know how these work, but we picked up those parchments that turn into birds.
Mm-hmm.
Do they, when you send them places, and the reference I have for this, forgive me, is Harry Potter. Mm-hmm. You tell the owl where you want it to go and find this person, and it magically finds this person. I don't know if these birds are like, you must go to this city and program it, or if I can be like, go to Oya, and it goes, and it just goes. Like, I don't know.
Let's find out.
As a player, how this works. I presume our characters, because Copper would have told us since he had that parchment and was like, oh yeah, this is what it is. So
well, I'm sure you would have used it too back in Waterdeep.
Possibly, or I could use an identify spell. Like, there's like 5 different ways we could know how this works.
So I'll just tell you how it works. It says, after writing a small message onto a paper bird, the sender whispers the name of the intended recipient. This causes the paper bird to magically fold and seal itself and to take flight, taking the most direct route towards the recipient at a top speed of 8.1 miles per hour. African or European. Upon arriving at the proximity of the intended target, the enchantment wears off and the paper bird becomes a regular piece of parchment.
Dope.
If a paper bird is intercepted during flight and prevented from moving, it immediately turns to ash.
Oh, okay, so it's secure.
Mm-hmm. But its security is to explode.
Sounds like an option.
Well,
it's like a howler.
But I would say he doesn't know what that is. But it's like any other secret agent message where it's like, this will destruct in 30 seconds, like, and then poof, like it's like Inspector Gadget, but with like parchment and birds. So
it's worth a shot, guys. It is worth a shot.
Well, we probably should be able to tell her where the place is and say that they've agreed to meet. Would you like to come help try to broker peace? They've agreed, because then maybe.
So
so we tell them that she's already agreed to meet, but we ask her to come meet.
That could work.
I feel like that could backfire very easily.
Yeah.
Lie. We're gonna the moment she's not there. If something happens, even if it was just like, hey, there was a snowstorm, I feel like we immediately lose credibility with both, and that's going to be a big problem because there's a lot of them.
Oh, let's go talk to the chieftain where we currently are and see if we can figure out a location, and then we can send somebody or something to talk to Mama Akhenathi? Is that the name of the tribe?
It is, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Akhenathi. Mama Akhenathi.
Yep, it's the Akhenathi and then the Thun Lakalaga.
Really?
I don't know how
pretty fond of Thun
Thun Lakalaga is a lot of fun to say.
Lakalaga, yeah.
Yeah. So let's go talk to the chieftain.
All right.
That should be our first point of order.
So you head back into Wyrmdoom Crag towards the center area where you come to Chieftain Ogolai Orcsplitter Thun Lakalaga. She's endearingly called the Old Goat by the other clan members.
Is that endearing?
She seems to like it. You notice that she has scars along her face.
Goat-heavy campaigns.
Yeah, they're just really into the goats.
No.
Floats their goats. So you notice that she has a lot of scars along her face. But she seems pleasantly surprised that you managed to win the goat ball game, and she jokes that seems like my warriors need more practice. It's been a while since they've had such a good game. Anyway, what can I do for you?
So, just out of character, how old does she appear?
She appears to be probably... You guess her age. It's hard to tell with Goliath, but you assume she's probably in her 40s.
Okay. What I'm trying to do, based on the knowledge we have, is figure out if she might have been the little girl.
You'd have to ask her.
I'd have to ask, but I was trying to see if she at least fit the age range. So,
well, this is like, you don't have like a timeline per se. You just know it's been going on for a long period of time.
Right. That's what I was trying to figure, is like if we knew, because I knew like people were saying it's a long time ago, but like when you start going back, you know, a full generation, people say it's a long time ago. Like,
yeah, I think at Sky Tower they said that no one alive remembered what happened except for Mama Akhenathi.
Yeah, but they're very fighty.
Yeah.
Like,
and they don't live very long. I mean,
Goliaths don't live very long.
Well, but I was also thinking, like, I don't think those Goliaths live very long versus these Goliaths.
Well, it's not just a nicety. Also, I think it's kind of like half orcs. They just they're a little less age range than humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I was just thinking, like, in general, though, that like the other ones seem to like purposely get themselves into trouble more frequently. So.
Well, to be fair, you haven't gotten their side of what happened during the feud.
Yeah, no, and we should ask that. Do we want to try to ask her now that she's in a good mood and say that we would like to try to broker peace, but could we hear this tribe side of it so we understand where we're coming from?
Yeah.
Someone because this one speaks common, right? Mm-hmm. Yes? Okay. Mm-hmm.
Faultingly, but yeah.
Okay, so, or, you know, I would like to ask that and basically say that, like, hey, you know, we would like to try to see if we can get a meeting together with both of you to help mediate. We've heard their side of this, but we really want to hear your tribe's side of this as well so that we can best understand how to move forward.
Okay. Why don't you roll a persuasion check to see how it goes?
Sure, I was hoping you'd ask that.
Mm-hmm. Here comes them pluses.
+9.
Yep.
24.
All right. So having, you know, you're still celebrating the victory from last night's game. She begins to tell a story, and it seems like a story she's told many times before, and a lot of the Goliaths sort of come around the fire in the middle of this ice cavern to listen again. And she says, many summers ago, the children of Wyrmdoom challenged the children of Sky Tower to a game of Goat Ball. During the game, the ball tumbled near one of the griffins from Sky Tower. When one of our children tried to fetch the ball, the griffin went berserk and grievously wounded her. The game was called off. Hungry for more of the child's flesh, the griffin hunted Wyrmdoom for days. Our hunters were forced to kill it to protect the child. The two clans have been opposed ever since. Roll an insight check.
Okay. Me roll an insight check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That bonus is
Guidance.
With guidance. Cool. Let me do the D4.
Ooh, let's roll a little higher than that. Oh, that's enough. All right.
Okay.
So you sense, just from a little bit from the faraway look in her eyes, that as she's recounting the story that she's done many times, you do sense that small pause where you can easily assume that she is the child in this story, and she's sort of telling what happened to her in third person.
Okay.
She doesn't admit that openly, but it's kind of implied.
Yeah. Okay. I'd like to ask her if she knows of a good place that would be sort of a neutral territory for an open discussion for the tribes to try to, like, you know, if we're in one another's home bases per se, you know, it might make people a little more defensive. If we're on neutral ground, it might help.
Okay. So to that, she responds, we've asked to meet with the Akhenathi tribe before, and our area is always open to them if they come in peace, but they never come here. And honestly, with their fortress that is isolated up high in the mountain with only one bridge leading to it, we don't feel safe meeting at their location. The easiest point would be the valley in between both of our mountains, located where the DM is nicely pinging. That's considered neutral ground.
Okay.
Okay.
We're walking the opposite direction.
Leaving the game.
We just reach out because we're so used to it at this point. Yeah. Just kind of grab.
All right, we'll head right there
and be like, nope, hold on.
So at this point, she does agree to meet with the Akhenathi chief. You just need to decide how you're going to send word to Sky Tower and if you're going to send word to Oya as well.
How far away is Sky Tower?
It is probably, now that you know the way, you could probably get there in 3 hours, depending on weather.
Okay. I think it might be worth going in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oya, though, we
Even
could
if
try to send a. We could try to send a bird once the time is set up.
I'm okay with that. I think that idea.
To Oya or to the Akhenathi?
No, to Oya. Like, because Oya, we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know where Oya is unless we happen to run into her, which would be nice. But like, you know, we may have to use the magic just to be like, I don't know where the F you are, and just have it fly.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Do we all want to go back, or do we want to split the party for a bit and
I think the other question too is, do we want to even mention the possibility of Oya coming, or just let that be a surprise?
Let that be a surprise, because I don't want to make any false promises.
That's my kind of thought on that too, is that if
hey,
anything...
and Jesus will be there.
I know, right?
Well, we could do like a backup plan where like one of us just dresses as her from a distance.
I really love that idea. I'm a big fan of that, by the way.
I just feel like Nattel would just
like
be,
a mall Santa,
would morph
like
into
Santa
a
couldn't
fluffy,
be there himself.
like pink werebear.
Just be like, enough snow, nobody will know the difference.
See? Exactly.
All right. So, am I understanding the plan correctly? That are we all going to Sky Tower? Or is that what you're still just debating here?
I think we should all go. Every time we walk outside, something tries to kill us.
I agree.
Yes,
that's true.
I don't want to
That's
risk.
actually very true.
Even for a 3-hour journey, I think it would be best if we all go.
I once knew some people that went on a 3-hour journey and they were gone for their entire lives.
They're still on it now.
They're still on it.
So you leave Wyrmdoom Crag. So you don't have to do a back and forth. Do you want to set a time, like, you know, what would count as evening on later this evening? Have the Wyrmdoom Crag tribe meet there?
Yeah.
I don't think we want to do it the same day. I think maybe like 3 days from now.
Okay,
we don't know how far away Oya is.
We can do that.
That's
All
yeah.
So you'll 3 days you will meet at the valley located in the center of the mountains. So with that, you guys traverse across the mountains. Button, almost absent, almost forgetting, as you exit, you see, you hear this, and you see Alvin slide to a thought, and his tongue sticking out of his beak, and he's just like really excited for his 9 gold pieces meal.
Here you go.
All right, he catches it in one gulp and does his weird like butt wiggle, asking you to like, he'll take you across the mountains.
Very good.
All right.
Good. You don't have to keep doing that, but I'm very happy you're here.
All right. So you mount Alvin, and you guys get in whatever gear you have together, and you go ahead and back to Sky Tower. I'm sure it'll go fine. Let's find out.
Ask.
All right. Let me. Let's see
I
here.
don't want to spend the next 2 hours with cold night walker.
Let's go ahead and who here is proficient in survival?
I am.
All right.
Natel.
Is there anyone else besides Natel? All right,
No,
just
that's
Natel.
just
Let's roll a
everything.
survival check.
Should be, but I'm not.
I will guide. Yikes. Hold on.
Yeah.
I have a +7 to survival.
Oh, you have a diplomacy inspiration from Margwin. Thank you, Margwin. Party has 1 inspiration.
Yay.
Would you like to use it now?
Do we want to use it?
You don't
I'm
have
okay
to.
with that.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
That's fine. Whatever happens, happens. We probably just die.
Oh no.
Okay.
Let's just see if I can at least match what I got last time. Yeah, I got the exact same thing.
Wow.
Actually, one.
Wow.
It's one fewer.
Actually, it's a 1 difference, so
Yeah.
All right.
my previous roll
So
was
at this
better.
point, you notice 2 things. One, that the snow is moving through the mountains almost like a wind tunnel, and it's bringing a lot of heavy snow with it. And you realize if you don't either, 1, get a move on, or 2, seek shelter, you may be in danger of a blizzard soon. The second thing you notice is the wavy lines of the Aurora Borealis floating over you. But, I mean, that's sort of
very
normal
pretty.
at this point, yeah. So you have both this beautiful image as well as the sense of danger on the way. What would you like to do? Press on or seek shelter?
I was waiting for the Aurora to attack us.
Yeah.
Me too.
The sky
Royal
attacks.
dragon.
Wild magic.
I was like, the tone he's using, that sounds like it's gonna kill us.
I'm sure it's fine. What do you think?
Well,
You might as well press onward.
It works for
Have we
me.
even left yet? I mean,
Yeah, you're
like-
currently where your blue marker is.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
halfway
damn
in
it.
between.
Okay, yeah, let's
Yeah.
go on.
All right. So what I need, if you don't have a wisdom, if you don't have survival, I just roll a wisdom check, but I need a group survival check, basically.
So if we're not proficient in survival, we roll wisdom.
Correct.
oh,
Is it
that
just a
should've
wisdom
been
check
easier.
or a wisdom save?
Check.
Okay.
Button, you can roll. Oh,
Yo.
Yikes.
Okay,
I
I
got
got
a
an
20.
18 though. I got an 18.
I got a 23.
Bet.
18,
Okay, we got
23, 6, 9, 2.
That's not a wise choice.
Alrighty.
It was like, there's like a lovely mix of really high scores and really terrible scores.
So as you exit like what you assume the mountains just causing this wind to just sort of come together and blow behind you. Once you get into the valley below, it's just a full force blizzard, and everything in front of you, up to just a few feet, is very white and hard to see more than past the palm of your outstretched hand. At that point, you realize what it's like to be a Mirnix as you veer off in this direction.
Oh.
This is going to
Damn.
add hours to travel. Everyone receives 1 level of exhaustion.
damn.
No.
What
Great.
does that do? Give us disadvantage on checks?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And guess what you have to do now that you're trying to continue onward, because you have to roll another check. So let's get another group check. However, this time it will be on disadvantage for everybody.
Wisdom again?
Oh, good.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
Ugh.
a 13.
13 is the highest. All right. At this point, as you're moving, you feel like you're trying to move up against the mountains for shelter. At this point, you receive one other level of exhaustion, and it might be better to try and seek shelter at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or you can try and push on, but if you hit 6 levels of exhaustion, you all die.
No, that's not worth it.
All right.
I don't think it is.
So I'm just going to mark down you're going to be 1 day later than you expected.
Good thing we told him 3 days.
See? Well done.
Do we still have that lantern?
Yes, you do. The one that from the Chewinga hunt?
The one that leads us in the correct direction we're supposed to be going?
Oh, no,
we
that's
gave that away.
That's an orb.
Oh.
That's an orb.
Where did we get the orb to?
I don't remember.
I
thought we had a lantern too.
No,
we had a
I
special
have an
lantern that we
orb.
gave to the innkeeper.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So time out, guys. Time out. The lantern helped you find elementals like Chewingas, and you gave that away to the other thing. The orb we're talking about is the orb of direction that was given to you in the Dragon Heist campaign.
Mirnix has it.
I have it.
Yeah, that would have given you advantage, but it was in your pack the whole time, apparently.
God damn it.
I'll be nice, and how about everybody rolls... This is a retconned one. Roll 1 regular check without the disadvantage.
You're being very nice. Which
You are being very nice.
You don't have to do
Yeah,
that.
but I'm also
You really don't.
Let's see what happens. Doesn't look like it's helping you.
Oh.
Ay.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm a city girl.
So everything we just said still stands. You managed to find a cave. However, you do have 2 levels of exhaustion in this cave, and I'm sure you won't get attacked in the cave. That would be mean, right?
I can set with a ritual an alarm spell around a perimeter if we want to be given a heads up on this, because it gives it really is limited to 20 feet, but if we wanted to be inside an area and have something tip us off if something tried to get us.
So you do find a small cave. It's not actually a full cave. It's just an overhang depression in the rock face. So there's no tunnels leading deeper where you'd be able to be ambushed from behind. So if you set the alarm at the entrance of that, you'd know if anything's coming into the cave.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Great.
And what does 2 levels of exhaustion do? Is it just
disadvantage on
everything?
attacks and all ability checks?
Yep.
And half speed at 2.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm wrong. You only have 2 levels of exhaustion, so your attack rolls are normal.
Oh, okay.
So it's just disadvantage on ability checks
And half speed.
and half speed. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll set that at the entrance. I mean, it's depending on the size of the entrance, it may not cover the entire thing. Like I said, I don't know if it's a big cave entrance or a little cave entrance, but at least if something trips that alarm, we would know.
All right.
And I'm going to choose to have that be an audible alarm so we all hear it.
Sounds good to me. All right. This is the DM preparing for random encounters. That's not what I wanted. Ay. All right. So let's go ahead and I'm going to move the map. And located here, I'm just going to draw a little square. I'd like you to put your people here. Oh, great, blue. Great choice of colors to find this thing here. Let me try that again.
Trying to match the design
There
scheme.
you go. This is going to be that sort of cave entrance I was talking about. So you can't go past where Valtreya is. You can't go past down there. That's going to be the rock face, basically. And I'll 20 feet ahead of you as well. I'll set off the alarm if it goes off. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't go past where Button and Valtreya are. You can't go any further south.
Okay.
All right. At that point, the alarm goes off. What sound does it make?
It makes the sound of a handbell for 10 seconds.
All right. So ding, ding, ding. Apparently, it's the dinner bell for winter wolves, which are coming. There are 3 large wolves that are looking for a meal.
Huge.
They're so fluffy.
They are super fluffy.
Very fluffy.
Super fluffy.
Oh, look a boy.
All right. They're going to try and eat you now.
Can we tame them?
That would be exceptionally difficult. Not impossible, but probably like a 30 animal handling check.
Yeah, nope, we're good.
We could try to scare them off.
Sure.
I mean, or something. Like, did you guys want to outright attack them, or did we want...
Especially they're coming in to eat us, let's just go.
They were not scared off by the alarm.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just trying to see if there was...
All right. There is a possibility that you'd be able to do that if you have a way to do it, but in the meantime, guys, initiative for dinner time.
Oh, lordy.
We don't have disadvantage on initiative too, right? Just the...
that is an ability check, so you do.
Oh no.
So I trust you to be honest and just put in the shittier of the 2.
Oh, it doesn't automatically roll the advantage one? Okay.
No, it doesn't work with initiative.
Okay. Let me roll again.
Okay.
Alright, so I was... so many numbers. 16 and... Nah.
Okay, my initial one was...
And 11.5. Okay.
Can I change it, or can you change it?
Are you able to change it? If not, I can do it for you. I don't know if it has permission.
I tried to change mine. Oh, it didn't change, though.
No, it won't let me change it.
All right, cool. I'll fix it. Mirnix, what is yours?
I fixed mine. 11.15.
Okay, and Valtreya, what's yours?
12.12.
Got it. Anyone else need help?
No, I just want to point out what mine was. Like, I rolled it, but I didn't have my thing clicked, so I rolled it again. But I have advantage on initiatives.
So you would just have a normal
so
initiative.
I just rolled the one. Yeah,
that
but
works
the one
for me.
that counted was the second one because I didn't have my thing clicked.
Works for me. Totally cool. Descending order, we're starting with the winter wolf up to the north. Well, they're all up to the north. North right. He's going to move in. His movement speed is 50 feet.
Jesus.
Yep, they're big. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm just going to go here. And we're going to go here. 15-foot cone. It's going to be Natel, Mirnix, and Toro at cold breath.
Oh.
All 3 of you, dexterity saving throws.
They're breathing dogs?
They have cold breath.
Shit.
Okay.
You do not have
normal, right?
Guys, on saving throws you do not have disadvantage. Just on ability checks.
Okay.
All right. The DC on that was 14. So Angela, you're going to take the full amount, but the other 2 targets will be taking half this. Sound good?
I have evasion, so that means I take nothing, right? If I pass the save.
Oh yeah, because it's dex save.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, here we go. The amount of damage is 23.
So I take half that.
This is a recharge ability, so I'm going to put a little blue dot on him to show that he has expended his breath weapon.
Okay.
It is now Button's turn. Speed is halved.
Yes, but I have 40 if I move once because I'm a kitty.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll rage and run, which is 25 feet, and I'll attack. Here we go. Recklessly.
Okay.
No, hold on. Why did it do that? Oh, no. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm not reckless.
You're not reckless.
Well, yes, reckless. I don't know why I'm doing this. Hang on. I thought I had a disadvantage, so I was rolling 1.
No, you don't on this level of exhaustion. So you can attack again.
Yeah, okay.
There it
18.
is. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be, I got it. The damage there, it takes all of that. Doesn't like it. Do you have another one?
Yeah.
25 for 16 more. Got it.
And that's it.
All right, sounds good. And you guys at home should see their green bars. Seems like our viewers liked having the health bars up there. If your turn is over, I'm moving on to this winter wolf who's going to come up and attack you. Let's see. He gets, pack tactics for advantage and a bite.
He's gonna roll a 3.
Okay, he misses. Well, he's gonna roll a 3 and something else. He's gonna roll a 3 and a 16. I don't think the 16 gets you. Does it?
The 16 does get me.
Okay, then you get hit for 8. I got a 3 and a 16 because I'm rolling at advantage. Isn't that how that works?
But I think.
I bet I get to roll twice.
Yeah.
And I choose the better one.
Yeah, you have advantage against me.
Yeah, but no, I'm using a portent roll, so I don't know that.
I think it changes one of the two. I mean, I could. Oh, you know what? You know what it could be. I could roll 2 times, and you could change one of them. But the chances.
I have to do it before. I have to do it before you roll. Like it's a foretelling. It's a foretelling roll. Like the idea is that she knows.
I'm saying with advantage, I got 1 roll, and I got him on the 1 roll. So that's 8 damage, and you got a strength saving throw. That's why I only rolled once instead of twice.
Nope. I mean, I'll look that up while you're doing that, but we'll move forward.
That shouldn't have been an advantage. Oh yeah, no,
because you're
raging. Because you're raging.
Yeah, because I'm raging.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
And I would have failed. So okay.
So you are not knocked prone, but you do take the piercing damage. Half of that.
Yeah. 4.
That is the end of his turn. They only have 1 attack. Valtreya is up next.
Were our attacks at disadvantage? I'm sorry.
No, they are not.
No, just ability checks.
Right.
Are at advantage.
But your speed is halved.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna step over here and I'm gonna shoot at this wolf with Scorching Ray.
Okay. 13 will hit for 8 fire. Ooh. 15 will hit for 8. Yeah, all 3 of those hit. So 8 and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more, and okay, it is not weakened by the fire. Just so you know, it doesn't take extra, but it does like the cold.
Oh yeah, I just like using Scorching Ray because.
I mean, it's pretty badass. You get 3 attacks.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like, if I miss once, I still got 2 more.
Anything else from Valtreya?
Oh no.
All right, Mirnix and Natel, I'm just going to scoot you onto the, or everyone, I'm just going to scoot you onto the squares. Toro, you're next.
Okay. Toro is going to attack this one here with the short bow.
Sneak attack damage, 10 misses.
Okay. And then bonus action, I guess I'll throw the Psychic Blade just in case.
Okay.
24?
24 hits.
Okay. Since the first attack missed, does
that's
the sneak
exactly
attack
what I
was
going to ask Rule's question here.
Pretty sure it's on the first hit.
The first hit, right. I think it's when you hit with A, you do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can move that 19 sneak... Oh, no, the 15 sneak attack damage, so it's 18 damage total.
Yep. Okay.
Got it. All right, cool.
And that's it. He'll stay right there.
All right, Mirnix, you're up. One of the wolves is exceptionally wounded.
Yes. So I'm, of course, going to go save Button from this big bad wolf.
He's going to huff and puff.
So attacks are not at disadvantage.
Correct. 21 for 11. That will kill it.
Hell yeah, Button. Look,
Boom.
I saved you.
Well done. Anything else?
Yes, because I only used 10. We have half movement, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So I have 5 more feet I can move. I can get here and attack that dude.
Let's do it.
25 for 4.
4 damage, got it.
Yep. And that's it.
All right, Anarissa, you're up.
Okay, just so you know, looking up on the internet in general, folks are saying specific outweighs general, and so what I'm seeing on multiple threads is that portent is the roll. Advantage disadvantage does not matter. It just wipes it out because you are saying what the roll is through divination before the roll even happens.
Okay, we'll think about that for future ones.
Yeah, I put that in the chat.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we've done it that way before, honestly.
But I don't remember it ever happening on something that has advantage, but I'm not too worried about it right now. Let's move on to your turn.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, just saying. And then I'm going to shoot the wolf closest to me.
Okay.
So sneak attack and bow. 18 for 21 damage.
Very nice. All right.
Oh yeah.
My Roll20 has been acting really funky the past couple of days, so if I have to refresh it, I apologize. Because stuff's just like staying floating in the middle of my screen. So let me refresh right quick.
It was doing that to me earlier today.
It's like just when I move stuff, it just like stays there, and I'm like, why are they staying there?
It wouldn't let me, like I opened Valtreya's character sheet in a different window, and then it wouldn't let me move it. Like it just stuck.
That's exactly what happened to me right now. So I'm refreshing, so apologize for the delay. If you're finished, we go to Natel's turn.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, cool. Natel, you're up.
All right. We are going to conjure a polar bear.
Okay.
And we're going to conjure that by the northernmost winter wolf.
Okay.
I can do it up to 60 feet away.
Here he is. Let me see if I can. Well, I'll have to control him for you right now. Let me see if I can give you control of the token.
And then while you're
actually, you should be able to move it right now.
Look at that boy.
Yeah. Cool. I'm going to wild shape into murder mittens.
All right. Let me get them murder mittens ready.
Nice and chunky, please.
Only. All right, let's see. Familiars and summons. Thickums under T. There we go. All right. Let me, that's not quite chunky enough. Let me just help you out a smidge.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, and turn you in the right direction.
You should get some really good furry artists
to do some. Yeah, I agree.
They do some thick animals.
Yeah. That's what we need. That's what we need.
That makes me slightly uncomfortable.
That's what we need. All right. So at that point, is that your whole turn to do that?
Yeah, that is Natel's turn, and now it is the polar bear's turn.
All right. Go ahead and polar bear it up.
All right. We got multi-attack. So first we're going to bite. Let me see what his thing. That's a 14 to hit.
14 does hit him.
Cool. That is 1d8 plus 5. Alright, that's 11. And then second, that's a 15 to hit. And 2d6 plus 5.
Alrighty.
For another 9 damage.
All right. Looking at your rolls, can you just tell me the total amount of damage from the polar bear's attacks added together?
20?
All right, that works for me.
Yeah.
20 damage as the polar bear starts ravaging the wolf.
That is the good boy's turn.
All right, now it's the winter wolf's turn. He's going to attack that there polar bear. He only has one attack, unfortunately, for him. So that's going to be a single bite attack for 20 for 12 damage. Can you roll a saving throw for him, or do you need me? Or you got it? Strength saving throw for the polar bear.
Okay. Yeah. That's a 15.
That's enough. All right, the polar bear manages to keep his footing. Anything else?
All
right.
I think it's your turn, not my turn.
Oh, anything else from you, Chris? No? Okay, moving on. So, at this point, we're at the top of the round with Button. Now, before we get to Button, I just want to let you know that Alvin sees these two large creatures sort of like play fighting, so he decides to also join the fray. He is on your side, of course. He is located to the north.
God damn it, you damn... No!
Button, you're up.
I will attack recklessly.
Let's do it.
With a
14 will hit. So that's going to be some amount of math at 21 damage. Boom.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's fucking gnarly. I got high numbers on that one.
Beastin'.
All right, second attack.
Yeah, 15 more.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. I'm going to give you angry arms because your rage... I just want to remember to advantage against it.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any saves I need to make, or... No, that's not this character.
That's... No, I'll stay here for this round because I can't move my full...
All right.
If I don't.
Now it's the winter wolf that you just attacked. Oh, he took a lot of He has 3 targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, top down. 4 is not an option. 1, that's Mirnix. Actually, this guy hasn't breathed yet. He's gonna, how can he do that? If he breathes directly straight. Oh, he'd have to disengage to do that, right? Because otherwise, I'm looking at a cone shape. I think I'd only be able to get 2 of you? Yeah, I'm gonna breathe.
You don't have to get any of us.
In a cone shape?
Oh, so you don't have to get any of us.
Oh, I will. I think I can get Button and Natel, but I don't think I can get all 3 of you. Because it's going to be a 2, then 3 square as it goes down.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go with Button and Natel. With a cold breath.
Sorry, guys.
How far out does it go? Are you going to catch, like,
15 feet, so 3 squares. No, it's only going to get Button and Natel.
Okay.
It's 3 squares in a triangle. So here it comes. That's going to be DC 12 dexterity saving throw. For both Button and Natel.
19.
And I am going to roll my damage once you are done. Natel, you got that damage saving throw?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, good. All right, so you guys only take half of this. So only half of 15, so 7.
Great.
That is the Winter Wolf's turn. Valtreya is up next.
Okay. So if I were to use if I were to dash so I could actually get into range, because I guess that bush offers cover, right?
It's a tree. It's going to give him just half cover, so +2 to his AC.
Oh, so I can still hit him from here.
You can still hit him from where you're at, yeah.
Okay, then I will do that.
All right.
So yeah, let's do Torch and Ray again. Why not?
The first 2 hit. The last one misses for 11 damage. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right, Tora, you're up.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
30 there, and then shoot with my short bow.
All right. +2 AC because of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
12 does not hit.
Dang it. All right. Yeah, that's it, because I used my bonus action to dash.
Yeah. Mirnix is up.
Alright, I'm gonna hack at him with my great axe.
23 hits for 11. That takes that one out, too. That's 2 for you.
Hell yeah!
Any movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I can move 15, so let's see. I'm gonna get right there. Boop.
All right, that works for me. We are done with Mirnix. We go to Alvin.
Oh no.
You want to just tell me what you want him to do, and I'll make it happen there, Zach?
I want him to go away.
All right, attack. I got it.
No, God damn it. Get out of here, you dumb bird. Bear.
Bird. Dude, he gets 2 attacks. Beak and claw. Beak and claw. Look at him. Screw him up. 12 doesn't hit, but the 18 does for 15 damage. He looks like he's thoroughly enjoying himself. Anarissa, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. Because our speed is halved, so... Okay. How tall is this wolf? Like, am I able to see him over, like,
Not over the polar bear, because the polar bear is large as well.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure, because...
If you can kind of get on this diagonal between the owlbear and the polar bear, he'll only have half cover.
If I bonus action dash, I can only get to, like, right... Where was the spot? I can get to right here. Hold on. Ping. Hold on. Roll 20, cooperate. There we go. I can get that far, which puts me kind of behind the tree. I don't know that I can...
It would be a difficult shot, but it's possible.
Well, okay, but I'd see him because I'm thinking about using magic missile.
Yeah, if it's... Oh, yeah, absolutely. In fact,
okay.
Is that all you have to do is be able to see him?
Yes,
yeah,
120 feet
yep,
and be able to see.
If you go there and you do magic missile, all 3 will instantly hit him.
Okay, that's what I wanted to see because I just wanted to make sure I could see him.
Right.
So yeah, so I will do magic missile, and then we will do this.
Can you get sneak attack on magic missile?
I don't think
No,
so.
it's not. No, you normally can't get a sneak attack on any spell. Esther has a special thing.
Yeah, I'm
gotcha.
gonna do second level.
Okay.
And that's 4 darts.
Okay.
I don't know why the sneaks.
Yeah, there's some weird business here, but I'll just take the numbers. So
take the bottom numbers because those are the force damage.
8, 9,
Sneak
10,
attack
11, 12 damage to it. Got it.
Yep.
And if that is El Dunzo's, we're gonna go to Natel.
Yep, done.
All right, Natel, you're up.
Okay.
You can murder Mittens or Polar Bear first, whatever you want.
We'll do polar bear first.
Okay.
Because my exhaustion carries over to my wild shape form, right?
Yes, it does not carry over to your Polar Bear, but it does to your Murder Mittens.
That's unfortunate.
Because you are Murder Mittens.
Yes, I am Murder Mittens.
Okay.
Get the T-shirt on Table Hop. Stop here.
I would rock that.
That does sound like a badass shirt, by the way.
Yeah.
I would 100%.
I'm telling you, once Stormy Gale opens up her commissions.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So first attack, that's a 19 to hit.
Got it.
With the polar bear.
Yep.
For 15 damage.
Got it.
Second
All right.
attack. That's a 17 to hit.
Yep. Damn. What, it has a +7 to hit?
Yeah, dude. Polar bears.
It sure.
Right?
Jesus.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
make
that is
that up.
absolutely
Yeah,
correct.
7.
That's a beast
Yeah.
bear. All right, what's the damage?
That's another 8 damage, so that's 23 damage.
Got it. Boom.
And then I forgot that I have exhaustion, so I'm only gonna get halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
Which I feel like he'll be dead by the time I get there. I also cannot move mermans.
Oh, sorry. Try now. Now.
There we go. Damn.
Oh, I fucked you up with that ping, didn't I? Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
5.
Are you calculating distance? Let me shift ping. All right. If that ends your turn, it's Winter Wolf time.
Yep.
Cold breath would only hit one of them. That seems like a waste. It's honestly, all of this seems like a waste. And if he leaves any of those bear, there's no way he's not going to die if he leaves. So he'll go down fighting. You know what? Breath weapon on Alvin. DC 12 dexterity saving throw from Alvin. You want to roll it there, Zach?
I don't have.
Is this a D20? Add 1.
Okay, I can do that.
Why are you trying to hurt Alvin all of a sudden?
He's a bastard.
Oh, nice. All right, nicely done. All right. Actually, let me check Alvin really quick.
Come for my damn bird.
That alone makes up for all of our shitty rolls tonight.
All right, so he's only going to take half of this. A 10 damage.
Oh.
Not so bad. Not so bad. All right. Alvin was having fun. He's not having fun anymore. Button's turn.
All right, I yell, "Get away from my beard!" And then I will run up here. Which I can do. I have 40 feet of movement now. And then, angrily try to kill this thing.
All right, let's do it.
Quite recklessly.
That will do it. Why don't you describe how you save Alvin from this winter wolf?
So he I see him breathe that cold breath onto Alvin, and I just and I run up and I dragging my sword through the snow, leaving like a cool line, and then I just hack straight up into the wolves jugular.
That's awesome. Nice. Spreading just splattering Alvin's white coat with blood, but he's just like, this is great. So fantastic. With that, the final
I look at Alvin and I'm just like, eat your fill.
All right. He gives you a big lap from the tongue inside of his beak, and then he goes down and starts eating the wolf. Quite horrific and cute at the same time. Good fight, guys. All right. With that, you're able to rest the rest of the evening. Now, you're not going to get a full rest. What you're going to get is 1 level of exhaustion less. So you're at 1 level now, and you can use any number of hit dice you like.
Okay.
I'll use 1.
I'm like half dead, so I'm gonna use a few.
If you switch back, do you get your hit points back? Are you at full?
No, it's not. It's not an instant heal.
That'd be ridiculous. That'd be amazing.
Now, but when you do wild shape, you do get the full hit points of the shape.
Yeah.
So it's like a whole. It's a whole. You have a whole buffer of hit points to just plop on you.
Mm-hmm. Especially like higher level, like Murderman's has like 52 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, what was I doing?
Hit dice.
Thank you.
Sorry, I distracted you.
You're very distracting.
I'm the worst.
All right, while our characters are calculating and resting up, we're going to take just a quick little 2-minute break, and hopefully they will navigate the rest of the way to Sky Tower's shelter. See you guys in just a couple minutes.
And it turns out it's illegal to do that with a dolphin. Oh, sorry.
Dude, I love these comebacks. I should just hit go and just. Yeah. So, welcome back to what are we? Table Hops, and we are now heading back, trying to find our way from Wyrmdoom Crag from Sky Tower Shelter. The heroes got lost in a blizzard and had to take shelter in a cave where they were hunted by winter wolves that shot frost out of their mouths. It was horrible, but Alvin ended up eating them, so we're good. Moving to Sky Tower Shelter. We're going to go ahead and see how it goes. Normally, you would have disadvantage on this check, but because Murinix is like, I have a compass, then you will just roll as per normals. Everyone's going to roll your survival again. If you don't have survival, it's just straight wisdom check, but not a disadvantage because of the orb. There we go. Oh, thank
Look at
God.
us.
Thank gosh. Okay.
Come back.
So you end up going all the way over.
Damn
no,
it,
I'm just
button.
kidding.
Damn it, button.
All right. Looks good. We did it. All right. 4 out of 6. That's enough. With that, you managed to find the mountain pass that leads up to Sky Tower Shelter. You see the griffin circling the large tower at the top, and you are welcomed back once you're recognized by the Goliaths into the shelter. What would you guys like to do? You're still pretty worn out.
Well, I think we're already behind, so I think we need to go talk to Mama Kanathi.
Okay.
As soon as possible. And get that letter sent out to Oya. Since we already know where and when.
Yeah. So I can work on the letter just because I've got the parchment and I don't speak giant.
Right.
So I can go ahead and get that written and fluttering away if you would like.
That works for me. All right, so that's being sent now. I got it. So what is there any specifics in the letter I should know about, or is it pretty much like, hey, having a party, come on down?
I think I'd just let her know briefly what's going on, that we got both groups to agree to meet to hopefully work this out. You know, we would appreciate your help with this. Here is the time and place, and like, thanks.
RSVP. All right, that works. So from my understanding of the way time works, this is 2 days from now.
Yes.
All right.
1 day has passed.
Because we lost.
All right, 1 day has passed. It's early the next morning. Even though you make it there, well, no, at this point you left early the next morning. It's going to be closer to like 10 a.m., let's say. But you are still very exhausted as you enter Sky Tower Shelter. You go over to speak to the chieftain's mother, Natel, because you speak giant. And are you going with Toro because you guys are the two gianto speakers?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think the two of us should do it together.
Okay. So you move over to speak to Kaniaka, the mother of Harad, Cloudstrider, Anakanathi. But as you go up there, you're actually stopped by a Goliath who puts his hand out, just not angrily, but just sort of to slow you down, and he mentions that the matron is sleeping right now. You recognize the Goliath in front of you to be Paya Peanut Butter, who is now at full health.
Okay. Is he related to them somehow?
He is not. He's a high-ranking warband leader, but he's not like chieftain status.
Okay.
He's like general status. He's like, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't know if him and the chieftain were like together. I wasn't sure.
Oh, that would have been way cooler than what I just said, but unfortunately, no. Especially since he's been a little bit demoted from losing his whole clan. But let's move on. Not his clan, but his warband.
Maybe we could fix that up too.
I don't know.
We love us some matchmaking.
Yeah, Button did pretty good in Wyrmdoom Crag. Not gonna lie. All right, guys. So she is asleep right now, but the chieftain is available.
Do you know when she might be awake?
I don't. She is quite elderly.
She did say that she was going to speak with her son. We could talk to him first, and
she does normally get up for a Wheel of Fortune followed by Jeopardy, but that would be in the evening.
That's not till 5 o'clock. Okay, that's good to know. Yes, I guess if the chieftain's available, we could talk to him.
All right, so
is he in a good mood?
He looks over to you. He's like, he's never in a good mood.
Oh, great.
I mean, I could think of some ways to fix that.
So could I.
It's all right. I'm just going to have breakfast with these people and lift some of their rocks with them.
Okay.
Mirnix doesn't immediately pull out the tug-of-war rope.
Flop. He just I love that. That's the. And every time there's a dispute, you're like, well, you got this. It's gonna whip this out. All right. So you head over to the chieftain's cave. You see there's a Yeti fur. What am I trying to say here? Pelt. Emblazoned on the wall behind him. He looks to you and he says, you've returned. Have you brought the chieftain's garment?
We've brought something better.
His head or her head?
Well, no. We have spoken. We've spoken with the Wyrmdoom clan, and they have agreed to meet with the Akhenathi down in the valley in 2 days' time for peace talks.
All right. He looks disgruntled. He's like, why should I go meet them? Why don't they come here?
Well, they're willing to meet in the middle.
You have a really scary castle.
That's the point. If they come here, we have home advantage.
Yeah, that's kind of... No, that's not nice.
We're not nice.
Well, why would they trust you then?
You don't speak giant.
I was gonna say, I was like, I'm not there to like.
That's true.
Mirnix is just like talking, and he's just like.
I'm picking it up, being around all these Goliaths.
Toro, tell them we beat them in Goat Ball.
We bring out the tug of war.
Oh my god, guys!
Let me just make a diagram for you. Okay.
We figured it would be better for everyone to meet on neutral ground.
They won't have an advantage being in their home, and you won't have an advantage being in yours.
Yeah.
Okay. Knowing that this is a very prideful clan, what could you say that would convince them to come to the valley and meet with the Wyrmdoom Crag, besides being fair?
They'd look like the bigger person.
You don't speak giant.
God damn.
Well, not only would it show, fuck, guys, my brain's not working. I'm sorry, Seb. You're gonna have to do this.
No, that's fine. I'm trying to think. Well, considering that our group was able to beat the Wyrmdoom clan in a game of goat ball, we figured we would set the meeting place. And I think perhaps, as I think it would be, they really didn't think that you would honor the peace talk, and so neutral ground seemed best.
Okay. At the mention that you defeated them at Goat Ball, everything else kind of just filters out of his sort of paying attention at that point, and his eyes just go really wide. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage, and Natelle, you can use guidance.
So would I roll normally because we're still exhausted?
This is not a physical thing. I know normally you would, but you have rapport with these guys, so let's go ahead and just keep the advantage.
Okay. So here's at advantage. Hey!
Holy crap!
Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah! I helped.
Cool.
I love how that fuck yeah happened right as the one appeared on my screen. It was like the perfect time. He's like,
the way I'm thinking of it, like Toto is like giving this speech and like talking about how we beat them at Goat Ball, and like he holds his hand out behind him for like a low five from Natelle.
If it's not working, Toro, if it's not working, tell them the other clan said that they look like dorks.
oh, they don't like that. All right. So as you
speak giant.
I'm telling Toro to say that to them to get them there.
And I'm telling Toro, don't you fucking dare.
So Margwin sent another inspiration to the party in case this ends up in a Goliath war.
Oh,
I don't think Margwin trusts you guys to get this done.
That's fair.
That's
Have
not
some
fair.
faith in us. Have some faith.
No, she's right to send us more inspiration.
I was gonna say, I think Margwin has a very accurate level of faith.
So at this point, as soon as you mention the goat ball tournament, his eyes go wide and he starts spouting off things about Wyrmdoom Crag are terrible at goat ball. They were crushed by these small people, and la 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 la, and that sort of goes through. But it's you two plus all your little tiny friends that are in the other caves. So as he yells this out, a couple of the guards around him start speaking excitedly, and they start running through the cavern, spreading this rumor around that you just crushed their goat balls.
Hold on, before that goes any further, I'd like you to remember that the point of these talks is for peace and for hopefully your two clans to be reconciled so Oya will return to you.
That is all true, and we can also rub it in their face that you beat them at goat ball in person.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea.
I would really love to talk to your mother.
She's resting, but she will be up in the afternoon for her programs. The programs are when the Goliaths reenact different stories from our culture.
That sounds fascinating.
That's actually really cute. They put on little plays for her.
Uh-huh.
That's adorable. So that starts at 5. I would like to come and see that.
Yes, you should. It's very good.
I want this to be put on by like the Goliath children, so it's like little kids putting on their I don't know if you guys my family, because there's always so many kids running around, but like them doing like little random skits at family gatherings.
That sounds great.
Like,
we'll see what happens
it
at
has
5.
a string of a plot, but like they lose it partway through as they start doing like
kind of like me running a Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
Yes, exactly like that.
Anyways, guys, so at this point, he does this sort of goes through the town, the cave structure, and as it goes to where Mirnix and Button are sort of talking about it, and then it's sort of solidified by their comrades sort of coming in and excitingly exclaiming the thing. They start, hooting and hollering and lifting up on their shoulders and just celebrating the fact that you crushed them at Goat Ball. Very excited. Is there anything you got?
When I walk back in from sending off the letter and I look around to see all of my party being thrust into the air and all this exciting thing and being like, so we good? Like, did we do the thing? Are we doing the thing?
Seems like it's going exceptionally well.
Yeah, like, Okay.
Now, at this point, a sort of more solemn appearance happens on the chieftain's face as he looks to you, Natel, and he says, "Why are you doing this for the Goliaths? What did you want in return? What did you and my mother agree to?"
I didn't ask your mother for anything. Honestly, we're hoping to reconcile Oya with your tribe. I think it hurts her to be separated from you guys because of all the infighting.
Okay. Now, this is a point where, if this goes well, you could earn a favor, and there was something you guys were kind of thinking you might want from them.
But if it does go well, it would be nice if you could maybe give us a ride to the island, right? That's what we wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That was what he was going to give us in exchange for like the goat pelt that we were going to bring back. But this is better long term.
Yes.
Okay, so he says, and it will be so as long as the Wyrmdoom Crag conduct themselves with honor. Now, I would recommend, before our griffins are not easily tamed. You may want to go and speak to Rahi about the griffins and get to know some of them a little better.
This would be wonderful. I love animals.
Oh, great.
Let's go. Come on, Toro.
Well, I'm not going, but you can go show your friends where they're going. Okay.
We're going to be riding griffins, huh? High up in the air. Okay. All right.
Oh, hold on. Toro, do you have a fear of heights?
I was not born with wings.
I mean, neither was I, but...
Some of us never learned to grow wings.
This is good to know. This is good to know about.
We could just knock you out, Toro, and you could just sleep the whole ride.
That sounds worse. That sounds worse.
Yeah, you can't do the little airplane bottle trick, little airplane alcohol bottles on the plane, get through the flight on the Goliath.
We're still level 7, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. If I was level 8, I could turn into a griffin. Maybe. I don't know what their CR is.
Let's find out what happens in this Goliath reunited, and it could be good.
So wait, if we're talking to them, because I'm looking at everybody else, as they're being put back down from being on people's shoulders and things like that, and I'm like, we're still really fucking tired. Do we, I'm all for playing with the animals and everything, but
you can do it after the rest.
Do we need to I'm just thinking that some of us may make careless errors maybe with the griffins if we do it alone. We're all so tired.
That's probably a good idea. So you can turn in for the rest of the day.
You can talk me out of going. I'll go lay down, but...
All right, so we're going to save the... you do have a day, so you could rest up during the day, sort of recuperate, and then wake up later on and still have time to meet the griffins. Meet the griffins! Before you head off to the parlay of the Goliaths. Sound good?
I'm just envisioning...
Yeah, that sounds good.
And I'm sorry for all the Harry Potter references this time, but I'm just envisioning the hippogriff thing where one of us would roll badly and do the Draco Malfoy thing where he then gets slashed across the arm by the...
It could happen.
I want to rest, but I also want to watch these stories.
Okay, that works for me. So
it's the morning, so we should be
well, actually, it's still pretty early. Yeah, so I was going to have you guys wake up when story time happens.
Yes.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, sounds good. So your brave adventurers take a goddamn nap and are going to be woken up for some stories in the afternoon.
Nap.
Mm-hmm. All right, everybody, full hit points, full spell slots, exhaustion gone.
Nice. Hey. I can't believe that Vogan and Narcahol are all our brothers. Lost brothers. How I did not see that coming.
And one of the Goliaths nudges you during the stories and says, "This is." He's tearing up. He's like, "That was such a twist at the end of the arc there."
I know, but who is Gegu's baby's father?
Who's the father? That's the question. That's why the story is called "Who's the Father."
I'm just gonna let you guys know that somehow I rolled the exact same portent numbers that I had last time.
Dude, that's creepy. It's like a Ouija board of dice. So there is one final story that is played out by the Goliaths for the matriarch and everyone in audience, you included, and it depicts a very furious goat ball tournament You notice some of the Goliaths are dressed in sort of silly garb, making fun of the Wyrmdoom Crag. And then you notice that the two Goliaths represent, one is sort of painted with like a powdery pink or purplish paint to represent Natel, and Toro are also there as well. But all the other characters are represented by children, so they're of approximate size.
That's adorable.
And they just, your characters in this play just crush the Wyrmdoom Crag, who are represented rather foolishly. But yes, in your honor, we present this to you.
Not what happened.
I love it.
But,
And the question is, who's the father? Okay, cool.
I'm much more concerned with who the father is.
So at this point, the stories end. Everyone goes to their feasting and boasting, as they tend to do. You have two options available to you at this moment. One is to speak with the matriarch if you have any reason to, and two is to go seek Rahi, the griffin tamer.
Ooh. I think we should probably go see the griffin tamer.
Yes. I can go talk with the... What is her name?
Kaniaka.
Mm-hmm.
Kaniaka. I can go talk to her afterwards.
All
See
right.
how she's doing.
Sounds good. So at this point, you start heading up into the mountain. There's an incline that starts leading further towards the summit of the mountain, and you hear the sound of wind blowing across the openings in the cave entrances. You see many Goliaths, some of them resting, some of them stretching their wings, and they all sort of growl. Some of them sort of snap at you, but they don't come any closer. They're just sort of showing dominance, let's say. And you see at the entrance, there's a man sitting, a Goliath man sitting on the edge of a precipice with what looks to be a very small griffin next to him. His back is to you. Kick him off?
I would say I just look at Toro because I'm like, I don't speak this language.
I'll just call it a hello.
All right.
We don't scare them.
This 15-foot high cave contains 4 griffin nests, 3 clustered in the middle of the cave and 1 to the north. The northmost nest contains a full-grown griffin that appears to be sound asleep. The wind stirs the sleeping griffin's feathers as it enters through a wide opening in the north wall, beyond which you see a mountain peak and storm clouds. Sitting on the edge of the opening is a Goliath, who is talking gently to a griffin youngling that leans against her. "Come no closer," warns the Goliath. "This youngling is afraid to fly, and his mother is trying to get some rest."
I stay right where I am.
Are you ready for one of my favorite pictures in this entire book?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are we about to all go on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
Let me bring it up
He's
first.
so precious.
Baby.
And there's that little
He looks
griffin,
so
too.
dumb, but so cute.
I don't know if you guys are looking at the map, but have you seen that further east there's a large town? What's large town? And small town? And road?
I guess they survived the dragon.
Yeah.
Wait, what now? What are you talking about?
If you go,
the southeast corner of the map.
yeah, I didn't realize it was a key. I just
Oh,
kept seeing
God
where there
damn
was large town, and I was like,
so
"Ooh,
mad.
what's large? What's large
town? Oh, God. There's only one road, and it leads to nowhere. Okay. So, what would you guys like to do? It looks like this little griffin is afraid to fly. It's risky, but you could try and help.
Just throw it out the door.
I want to help it
Toto
so
in
bad.
common
How do
is
you
like,
do
I'd be afraid to fly too.
I'm not. Guys, I'm so close to being able to fly with my wild shape. You don't even know. I'm so ready.
Why don't you go jump off the cliff? Get some practice in.
Only if you come with me, Toro.
I'll gladly push you.
I kind of turn to Valtreya and go, maybe you could show the little one how?
Oh, that's true. I could. Yeah.
All right. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. This is going to be two different. Hold on.
Well, first I want to meet him. Like, I'm not just going to go like, wee, and wings, you know.
All right.
Be like, hi.
So this is going to require 2 checks.
Okay.
The first check is to see if you can approach without the mother or the being angry or the youngin being frightened. So it's going to be a dexterity persuasion check.
Oh, shit.
A dexterity persuasion?
No, sorry. Charisma persuasion. Sorry.
Okay, I was like, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Persuasion. My bad.
And then a persuasion?
Well, before she goes forward, I mean, wouldn't you say something to the Goliath that's there? Like, you know, I have things too, and maybe I can help?
This is basically the whole check is just introducing yourself to this. No.
No. I used an inspiration.
You can.
Get inspiration.
That's significantly different outcome. All right. With that, you move up slowly. The youngling is still sort of edging its way towards the edge, looks down, looks like it's about to take off, and then nudges back in fear. Rahi sees you approach, and since you're moving so softly and quietly, she sort of waves you over. And you've made it next to the youngling, who looks down at this just expansive mountain drop and then up at you as if to say, like, fuck this, and then out towards the sky. But at this point, you can try and coax the youngling by making an animal handling check.
Oh, dear God. Okay.
You can use guidance, but you can't use advantage.
Okay.
Damn, I have a +7.
But you don't have wings.
No, not yet. But yes, guidance.
Okay. And the D4.
I'm going to tell you right now, the DC was 15. So without that guidance, there it is. There it is, on the money.
I helped. All my ones.
So a character who helps Rahi overcome the fears of flying. You approach the youngling on a failure, bad shit happens. On a success, Rahi is impressed as the baby griffin warms towards you, Valtreya. So it kind of nuzzles against you. It does, as you fly in front of it, it does look towards the edge. It does take off a little bit on the edge, but it won't go over. So it's a step in the right direction. It's just not ready to jump off a mountain yet.
And be like, I get that. It can be scary, but you have really pretty wings.
All right. So Rahi just greets the rest of you. She has a big smile on her face, and she says, it's great to see people with a little bit of a softer approach here. My name's Rahi, and I train the griffins. A lot of people think they're a very dangerous creature, which they can be, but they can also be very loyal mounts if treated with respect.
Is she speaking in giant or common?
She's speaking in giant towards the furbolgs, but you're able to translate this because you're all in.
Yeah, we'll translate.
Yeah. Yes, we were told by Chief On to come see you. I don't know if you've heard the news, but there's going to be peace talks with the Wyrmdoom clan tomorrow.
So she sighs and she says, "It's about time. I tell you, it's a difficult cave to work in. I feel like I relate more to these beasts than the beasts that live below."
Has it been hard being apart from the Wyrmdoom clan?
Not being apart from them, I'd honestly be a little bit farther away from the Akhenathi. I love my clansmen, don't get me wrong, but they are very stubborn in their ways. I feel the most comfortable here with the animals.
I can see that. They're a lot.
Can we ask her what really happened? Because I have a feeling since she's the griffin tamer, she would know what went on with the griffin attack.
Yeah, that's a good point. Just out of curiosity, we've heard about what happened all those years ago during that goat ball match from both sides, but do you have any insight into what happened?
Well, she says, well, that was before my time. My family has been, through the generations, has trained the griffins. My mother knew more I don't know if it's my place to speak. If you want to push her a little further, you can try with a persuasion check.
Okay.
Is there any way I can help when I don't speak giant, or...
It's hard to give advantage when you don't speak the language, because you'll basically be kind of like whispering in her ear or speaking to her, and then
What about the fact that she's kind of warmed up to me because I played with the baby?
That I could go with.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go with advantage and guidance.
Am I rolling it?
Yes.
Fuck.
You have advantage and guidance.
I also have a -1 charisma.
I believe in you.
Let's go. Oh, okay.
17.
If I roll above a 1 on any of the guidance
Hey, that
rolls
plus
tonight.
1 was clutch, because it goes really badly if you scare the youngling. I'll just tell you that right now.
I can imagine.
So with 17, she does sort of bring you a little bit into the history of this same event. She does solidify the facts that there was a griffin attack involving a child, and there was some... she takes the side of the griffin, saying it was acting in self-defense when, a kid was running at her. However, at this point, now that you see the dispute, you can kind of see both sides of it. No one was really at fault. It was just a bad circumstance. The interesting thing that is revealed, though, is even though she seems rather old, the woman who was the rider of the griffin who was murdered was the matriarch.
Oh.
So they killed the queen's personal griffin.
That time ago, her son wasn't the chieftain, so it...
Yeah.
But still...
But that can pull a long way, because if she's ready to forget about it and put in the past, then... And it directly affected her.
Yeah.
I think with
that
her...
she should be able to lead the rest of the tribe there.
Right. At this point, as the years have gone by, I think her hatred sort of not completely gone away, but has lessened, and she's sort of seeing that it was just a poor mistake, and the feud's causing more damage than that ever did.
Yeah.
Natal, could you ask if that was kind of like a normal thing for the griffin to continue to hunt the child?
She honestly wouldn't really know, because she wasn't around at that time.
Well, but she knows griffins. Like, is that kind of a standard thing? Like, if their prey gets away, do they continue to hunt it down?
She says two things. She says, if a griffin is on a hunt for a certain mark, then they can, like any other hunting animal would, hunt the mark for a long period of time until the mark is captured. That being said, unless I can't see a small child being marked by a griffin. It doesn't seem...
Well, if the griffin used its bonus action to move the mark to
if it was a hunter's mark. That's what it ends up being. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Good to know.
Okay.
It could have been that the other tribe, not understanding griffins as well, interpreted it as the griffin hunting the child.
Yep. It seems like this whole thing is
some
just
other
been
behavior.
a bad misunderstanding.
Right.
But regardless of which, just so we are able to wrap up certain things, here is the current situation. You're introduced to the various griffins. The biggest thing you've learned from this interaction with the griffins is the following. They will gladly take you to the island that you seek, but they are trained once they drop their riders off to return home. So it's a one-way trip.
They're homing griffins.
So you'll have to find another way to get off said island, provided you survive.
Probably the whale, I would imagine.
The bloober.
The bloober. You get the app here because it's good Wi-Fi, and then go to the
Yes.
All right. So, and the second thing is that as you're discussing things with the various Goliaths, you do learn that there is another shrine that they pray to. So you found one, which was which one did you guys find? The strength.
The dwarven shrine,
right?
for
Which
strength,
was yeah. So there's the strength and honor shrine. There's also the shrine of mind and spirit. So
we
what
probably
I'm going to allow
That
you
sounds nice.
what I'm going to allow you guys to do is during this long rest before you accompany the griffins, the Goliath, to the parlay in the valley. Each of you can pray at one of the two shrines. Mechanically, here are the differences. If you choose the mind and spirit, then your D6 runestone die will work on any wisdom or charisma check. If you do the strength and honor, it'll be a D6 added to either strength check or weapon attack roll. Your choice. Sound good?
It doesn't count as spells. It has to be a weapon attack.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So while you guys think about that, let's take one last little break, and then we'll conclude the Goliath negotiations and see how everything goes. See you guys in just a couple minutes. All right. And we're back. Welcome, everybody. There goes the baker with his bread, like always.
Same old bread and horses sell.
Every morning, just the same.
TOS.
Terms of service.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
All right.
we
We can do 14 seconds,
will
but
get
then we have to
initiated.
cut it hard.
That was probably it. I think that was probably it.
Yeah.
That was in reference
That
to
was
a
not
movie.
14 seconds.
We're gonna be fined. That's too expensive. All right. At this point, let's play Dungeons and Dragons. You guys are at Sky Tower. You leave with the Griffins. They leave a small warband with the matriarch. Do you think she should come with or just on?
I think she should come with.
She
Okay.
should come with.
Okay.
I think she should come with,
we need her there.
So she starts
make
getting
sure
herself
she has
together,
a
but she's
ride or
like,
something
"Son,
if
my
she's-
stories. I'm in the middle." He's like, "We'll do them later, mother. They're on demand."
Record them.
I mean, we now have the two people that were involved in this whole shit to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you,
I mean, and honestly, she can be writing her own story right now and then watch it when they do it tomorrow.
There we go.
That's true. So at this point, you arrive in the valley between both Griffin. I keep saying Griffin. Sorry, Goliath encampments. Just to make Stephen happy, this is 2 weeks late, but I'm making it canon that two of the Griffins that you will hopefully acquire later are named Otto and Toons. So those are two of the Griffins you have later, if this goes well. So as you approach, you see in the distance the silhouette of the other Goliath clan waiting in the snow, and as the snow dissipates, you see them standing stern-faced, but weapons not drawn, of course. They're always armed. This is sort of the way of their culture. I need Natel to make a survival check.
All right. Okay.
Is this a directional one? Because we still have the orb.
No, this is not related to that.
Okay, just making sure. Before we forget it again.
Yeah,
and Nurse is
right.
going to be like, we have the orb. We have the orb.
Have it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
All
Wow.
23.
That's impressive.
That's
At
amazing.
certain points, it's just impressive.
Mhm.
Hang on. I'm just gonna.
So at this point,
All right, there we go.
everything but a
Broke the
1.
streak.
Yeah. So, sorry, as you are looking at the sky, you see the same aurora, but the green in the aurora is much brighter than it was last night. Or last
Guys,
day.
the sky's weird. I don't know what's going on.
It's just the aurora. It You've seen it almost every night.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like that. That's why I'm saying it looks weird, Toro.
So I hear some of the towns have been burning a lot of stuff, and with the towns actually burning, like that puts extra particles in the atmosphere. And according to Copper, that's what makes like the sky look weird colors. So maybe it's just pollution.
They completely ignore what you're saying, look at the sky and say, the gods are angry.
Mars is bright tonight. Continue all of my HP references.
All right, so at that point, which I can't follow, I wish you know what? One day I'm going to watch all of the movies. I have them all on Blu-ray, and I'll watch them all, and I'll amaze you with my understanding of what's going on.
Actually, you'll still be missing knowledge.
You'll still be missing a lot of
You'll be missing a lot of it.
You're
Yeah.
good.
Wait,
There'll
there's,
be
there's,
plot
wait,
points
wait,
that you'll go.
There's books? Just kidding. Let's continue.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, just be prepared to ask questions because you'll get through part of the movies and be like,
I don't know.
"The hell is this?"
Who's Peeves?
Oh yeah. They didn't put that in the movie. Like,
I'm Peeves. I wanted Peeves.
Would you say you're
yes.
peeved about it?
but we never.
I am
explained-
peeved
I
about
was
it.
waiting for someone to make that joke.
But also, we never explained the Marauders ever.
I want a Marauders series so bad for the Harry Potter times.
Yeah, I also don't want J.K. Rowling to make any more money.
I'm
But
a big
anyway,
fan of
That's
Dumbledore's
true.
castle, so at this point, I've never had a group, a room of people so mad at me at one time than when I said Dumbledore's castle. I felt the hatred. I felt uncomfortable.
Was it like somebody discarded a record player so they could scratch?
Yeah,
the
it was
wall?
like that. Like they brought in a jukebox just so they could jolt it.
I mean, the funny thing is, like, the group of Harry Potter nerds I know would find that funny. Like, they'd be like, oh, okay, he doesn't know. Like, that's fine.
Yeah,
It's close enough. Like, Dumbledore runs it like it's his castle. It's a security nightmare. It's got so many, like, I'm sure, like, Ofsted violations. But, like, you know, it's just,
It's
like...
fine. It's safe
It's
for
fine.
children.
All right.
Except for, like, the
Version
missing
of
sheriff.
Speaking of safe for children, all the Goliaths are gathered in this valley, and the two chieftains walk up away from their clansmates and stand in the middle. You're allowed to be with them in this discussion as mediator, since you're the ones who have sort of shown favor of both clans. You're the neutral party in this. I'm going to assume that with the translation of Natel and Toro, and also like, you know, a sign language interpreter, that everyone is in understanding what is happening in this conversation.
I'll throw an axe between the two clans and I'll say, "Begin!"
And then you just rush from both sides.
Oh my god.
So can I, before we start, look around some and see if I happen to see, you know, a bear with pants anywhere trying to hide? I'm not going to call her out. But...
Reverse Winnie the Pooh is not present.
Damn it.
Not yet.
There could be some special guests tonight, so everybody do good.
Yeah.
Covering Button's mouth. We are not bringing that hope
Chris
up right
decides
now.
we need to do Ex Machina.
So, they look at each other, and they each draw their weapons and exchange weapons as just a show of it's a ritual that they do, and they both place the weapons blade down into the ground and release and stand at each other. It seems ceremonial. It doesn't seem either. Some people are. It kind of feels like they're going through the motions at this point. You do feel like a tension in the area as they stare at each other. They address each other by name, and they kind of look towards you as to where do we go from here. We haven't seen each other in a long time. We've been very mad at each other. What's the next step in this sort of reconciliation of our differences? Is that when Button says fight?
I bring out the tug-of-war.
I guess.
You know what? Hold on.
Well,
toss the ball out.
No, we're not.
Yes.
This needs to be a talk. They need
Yeah.
to talk.
They don't
there
talk, though. They do.
No.
displays of
There
strength.
cannot be a single winner in this. This needs to
isn't
be.
about winners.
Yeah,
and
that's true. I was
Okay.
hoping that maybe they would have fun.
Can we
Okay.
suggest?
Perhaps after.
Maybe afterwards.
Perhaps after.
Can we suggest that as a starting point, can both sides agree that they would like to reconcile, and that this fight that's been going on is causing more harm than anything else? Like that there's a ground level we can agree on that we would all like to move forward to at least give them a starting point.
I'll translate that.
Yes. Yeah.
You can roll a persuasion check with advantage, Natel, because you're the one saying it, but you're getting the advantage from Anarissa's idea there.
Okay.
And yes, you can
listen
guide.
to a lot of people bickering in the as they get court papers
Right.
signed.
Alright. persuasion. I have advantage toggled. Roll.
Hopefully, oh, hey, a 2.
15.
Hey.
All right. So they look at each other and they say, well, our clans would be stronger if we were united. And then you hear one Goliath coming from the Sky Tower area of them say, unless it's in Goat Ball.
Damn.
And with that, you just see a frown appear on Ogilai's face as she's just like,
That was very unnecessary, and I am like full frown, full disappointed mom face. Like, no.
Roll an intimidation check, Natel.
Can I stare this guy down with like super bright, glowing tiefling eyes?
Take the advantage, Natel.
Okay. I also do guidance.
Hey, I was gonna say you might also.
days.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might also have that D6.
Yeah, I do.
You can decide after the roll if you want to apply it.
Okay. Fuck. All right, hold on. This is salvageable.
And we're back.
All right, hold
And
on.
we're back.
Hold on.
We're at 7, 10 even.
10.
Okay, that's gonna be against his check. He's gonna roll a straight D20. If he rolls,
He's gonna roll a straight D20. He's gonna roll a 3.
that'll do it. That'll do
Yay!
it. So at that point, he sort of frowns and moves back into the crowd as he realizes no one's laughing with him.
Do you translate what what they said about stronger together?
Yeah, basically everyone is in understanding in this.
Okay, cool.
What's going on?
I look at Mirnix and I say, Mirnix, go over to Huga Hugas and grab just pick one Goliath and bring them towards the center. And then I'm gonna go and grab one of the Sky Tower people.
I got you.
All right.
I'm gonna grab them and I'm gonna drag them towards not drag them, but like lead
Like
them towards
guide
the
them
center.
towards-
Yeah.
yep.
And then while they're in the center, I'm gonna push them over onto the Huga Hugas side.
Laga laga.
Laga laga. What I said was absurd. I'm gonna put him over on the other side and kind of give Mirnix the same suggestion to put
So we're
them.
swapping.
I'm gonna start like just casually swapping the Goliaths until they're blended together.
I'm just gonna help.
Okay.
So at this moment, as you exchange Goliaths with Mirnix, held in your hands, you look up and you recognize the captain of the Goat Ball team from Wyrmdoom. Looking at you, he's like, I see, Doc Stranger, we have ended up in each other's arms again.
Go over there though.
I think I'm comfortable right where I am.
Well, then I'll go with you for just a second, and you'll stay there, and then I'll.
Yes, let's go together.
Very well.
All right.
Okay.
So that happened.
Around in the crowd while I see this guy like ogling you and see if I can find a particularly, I guess, for a Goliath, because I don't know, but what I presume is like another like cute person that this guy might be into, and I'm just gonna like use thaumaturgy to put like soft lighting and stuff around them so that maybe you can lead them to that person.
Oh, look at this! This person has a spotlight. Look at.
I mean, it'll be subtle, but like, you know, it's my
right.
wingmanning. So
You get what I'm trying to do? I'm blending them. I'm blending them together like a melting pot.
Yes.
They're stronger together.
Button and Mirnix are working on this wonderful project.
So as you deliver the captain of the Wyrmdoom Crag over to the Sky Tower shelter area, he does look very butthurt that you kind of left him over there, but he understands, and he just sort of continues with his way.
I don't owe you a relationship. Your feelings for me are not cause for my reciprocation.
That's fair. That's a very adult way to put it, says the Goliath.
I'm still doing little things to draw his attention to the very handsome person beside him.
Ooh.
All right.
Anyway.
Who actually,
all right.
Like, I don't know if this person's into him or not, but like,
I'm just imagining little like heart, like anime hearts floating around.
Yeah, it's
them.
not really working. It seems like this guy's really into furries, but let's continue.
It's the middle of winter and there's Sakura blossoms going down.
Fucking D&D, man. Jesus Christ. Okay.
High fantasy.
to the chieftains, I I'm first gonna say thank you so much for, for both honoring your promise to come and talk. What would you both like to get out of this?
So they look at each other, and Ogilai speaks first. She says, fair trade and resources between our people. To
That
which
sounds very reasonable.
On says, granted, it would make both of our clans stronger.
Yes.
On says, information of the area and threats to our way of life.
Oh, communication, very good.
To which Ogilai agrees.
Okay.
Doesn't really sound like there's much negotiating that needs to happen. They just need to
I think they just needed to see eye to eye.
get back together.
Pretty easy. They're roughly the same height.
Well,
I flipped open by. I have none of my eyes are covered by my eye patch now.
I really like the idea of whenever Myrnix was really trying to figure something out, they just lift up their other eye patch so they can see with both eyes. This requires both eyes.
Now I'm eye to eye with everyone.
Okay, well, sorry, maybe going forward, since it doesn't take too long to meet her, maybe you guys set up a bi-weekly or a monthly meeting with both chieftains. Maybe get some nice mixers together for both of the clans. Maybe maybe not the goat ball tournament yet. Maybe not yet.
As soon as you mention, everyone's like, goat ball! They seem very excited at the prospect of re-bringing goat ball to the spine of the world. But that is also what screwed everything up. So it's
I would be very careful. Like, I know it's
friendly matches of goat ball.
Is this gonna be like two-hand touch goat ball? Is that what we're flag goat ball?
Well, isn't everybody on their own separate pillar?
Yeah, but you're knocked off by force.
Yeah, I was going to say, as they yell about goat ball, I kind of tap Natel and go, maybe they should talk to the Griffin trainer about safe ways, like establish ways to make sure that the Griffins are no longer either in danger or are a danger. Like maybe there's a way to rest them outside of the area or do things so that never becomes an issue again, because it was the primary issue. No matter whose fault, no matter exactly what the interpretation was, a ball went towards one of the Griffins and a child followed the ball. It's kind of like a ball going into like a street with a bunch of carts going down it. Like kid could get hit by a horse. So maybe there's a way to arrange that with someone who understands the Griffins to make sure that any of these animals that could be an issue are they're protected and the players are protected.
Okay.
Like a leash ball, but for Griffins.
Dungeons and Dragons beach ball. Anything else you guys want to add before I resolve what happens?
I don't think so.
All right. So
I'm just very proud of you both for doing this. This is wonderful.
So this looks like a long time coming. There is a little bit of a teary-eyed moment where both Ogilai, the chieftain of Wyrmdoom, and the matriarch of Sky Tower, they sort of look at each other. They see it's been a long time since they've seen each other in person. Kind of runs her hands along her scars, and there is a silent apology as they put their past behind them. A couple of things are instated: safety for the Griffins, keeping the Griffins away from any goat ball incidents, possible mixing of teams using members of both Sky Tower and Wyrmdoom, so it's not clan versus clan, just team versus team. And as this is developed, you see a figure on the horizon illuminated by the Auril Borealis floating behind her. Looking up, you see the figure of Oya, the werebear,
It's the Werebear Gandalf entrance.
That's exact. Yes.
So as she does, she moves up. You see her features start to come into focus as she looks and she says, "Fly, you fools!" And at that point, she says, "Do you not see the warnings? Auril sees all." And at that point, you see these horrendous worm-like creatures with fiery bodies emerge from the ground, and the hills start illuminating with these spotlight-type figures that move over the mountains and descend upon the Goliaths as Auril's Remorazes and Cold Light Walkers attack both clans and yourselves.
What the hell?
What the?
Why was Auril mad at Goliaths talking? What the fuck problem does she have?
And at this point, guys, welcome
She
to the
doesn't seem
shit
like
show.
a logical one.
What? What?
She doesn't seem like a logical one. She just seems like a, freeze the world kind of.
Well,
Unless she
Toro,
was...
I told you there was something wrong with this guy.
Button, remember, don't touch a Remoraz.
What the goddamn it? Why is my bear here? I didn't tell you.
All right, guys. So there is a lot of stuff on your battle map right now. Let me explain what is currently happening. The Goliaths are in battle with Cold Light Walkers. The individuals without green bars above their heads are involved in a combat, but they will not be involved in your combat. I just wanted to show you that this battle is all encompassing. The Remorazes are these horrendous worm-like creatures with small spindly legs.
I don't like it.
You have actually encountered these in Chalice and Chains before a long time ago. They are not fun.
I have not either.
Nope.
It was a long time ago.
It was a very long time ago. When you have to punch things to do damage, they are not great.
It's not great. There are also Cold Light Walkers around you. Papa is on your team, as is Alvin. Then also over far to the southeast, Oya is over here. She is on your team, but very far away. Everyone cool?
No.
Sounds good. All right, guys. With our conclusion to the Goliath reunited development, let's go ahead and roll initiative and hope we survive. Oh my God, here we go.
God.
Fully rested, so if you have normal advantage, go ahead and take it.
That is my exact same initiative I got.
God damn.
Oh, come on.
Oh crap.
That is the same as I'm honestly wondering if there's I can't blame my portent dice on Roll20. That's just weird, but
There's been a lot of weirdness.
There's a lot of hits on Roll20.
Valtreya, what's up?
So if Charisma is my spellcasting ability, could I use that D6 for a spell?
I don't think you can raise
You cannot use it on a spell attack, but if there is a check you need to make, then yes.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
Alrighty.
I was saying, what is your spell save DC, Valtreya?
14.
Okay. Good to know.
Do the Cold Light Walkers and the Remorazes count as a Diabolus Ex Machina?
All right. Is everybody in here and good to go?
Mm-hmm. I don't know about good to go, but we're here.
We're here.
Is everybody here? That was the question, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just adjusting this for our viewers. Let's go ahead and see how this goes. Just a fair warning, guys, you have no inspiration. So if you guys are in the chat and you feel generous, use those pint points to help out our fellow players.
I'm in the chat. Can I use my pint points?
No, because you be playing the game. Button, you're up.
Oh.
All right. I guess go. I'll for a change, I'll start off by raging.
Okay.
And then I'll quickly look around and just assess that the biggest threat is obviously this giant worm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll start attacking it. Recklessly. Oh, wait, no. Yes, I'll do recklessly, but it doesn't matter.
Take that crit.
Yeah, I'm taking the crit.
All right, what is that? Add that up for me, buddy.
13. Seb, use your brain.
What? Oh, God.
Your brain is young. It still does the math.
26 plus 8 is 34.
34 damage. Boom. Oh, that was a beast hit on the first try. That Remoraz is not looking great. You do take this much fire damage. 8 fire damage.
Okay.
As when you punch into its body, its blood is burns you.
All right. One more for 9. And then you, I guess, just tell me how much I take.
All right, 9 damage, and you take again another 2 damage.
So minus 10 altogether.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay.
Anything else?
No, that'll be my turn.
Natal, you're up.
All right. We are going to summon 2 brown bears.
Okay.
Over here.
Familiars and summon. I need a bear. Next, ping again, please.
Here and here.
That's too small.
How big are they?
They should be large, right?
They're large, yeah.
All right, here they are. Let me give you control of them. And you have control of them now.
All right, cool. I'm actually going to scoot this one down.
And I'm going to ask you, you have control of their, or you have, you're keeping track of their hit points, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, we're just going to start running through these attacks. They have multi-attack.
All right. I'll go ahead and tell you its armor class, so you can just tell me the total damage. Their armor class is 14.
Okay. So that's, it's a +5. So that's a 15 on the first one. You said their AC was 15?
AC is 14.
Oh, okay, cool. So that hits. 7, let me do the next one. That one does not hit. So that's 7 for the first bear.
Okay. Before you move on to the second bear, that first bear with 1 successful hit takes 5 points of damage.
Okay. Alright, next one, yeah. So that is a 15, or 14.
Okay.
9 damage, second attack. Yeah, that definitely hits. And that is 2d6. That's 4. That's 12. So that's 21 damage.
All right. Took the damage. 2 successful hits from that second brown bear. That second brown bear takes 16 points of damage from its blood.
Fuck.
Yeah. Anything else?
Okay. No.
All right. Retconning. Alvin can decide, or tell me what you want him to do.
I would prefer Alvin not put himself in danger. I don't want my pets to hurt themselves.
Sorry, he's gonna be involved in this combat.
But I guess, then I would. I don't have any idea of what Alvin wants to do. I would. I imagine he would either come at the same thing I'm fighting, or go after the Cold Light Walker next to me.
Okay, you get to choose.
Roll a d4.
He goes back home.
You get to choose between attacking the Cold Light Walker or the Remoraz.
I'll do a d4. 1 and 2 will be the Cold Light Walker.
All right, Remoraz it is.
He's going after the Remoraz. God damn it.
All right, he gets 2. I'm going to roll his attacks if you don't mind, just because I have him on my sheet.
No, not at all. Yeah, you got it.
Beacon Claws. First one hits for 6 damage. And then he takes 2d6 fire damage back to himself. He takes 4. Not so bad. And now we're moving on. Natal, your turn is over, correct?
Yeah, I'm done.
Cold Light Walker.
Actually, I'm going to move.
Okay, go ahead.
A little bit.
This one's attacking Button. 2 slams. 9. Oh shit! That should not have been an advantage. Ignore that.
No, it should be.
It should be 19. So that's going to be 20 damage, but 10 of that is cold.
15 in total.
Second slam attack at advantage because of the reckless. 24 for 6 plus 19 cold.
What the fuck?
That's a lot. These guys are no joke, man. Anything else? Or from me, Chris? No, you done? Okay. You took all that damage there, Zach?
Yep, sure did.
Remoraz is up next.
We're back.
He only gets one attack. 1, 2, button, 3, 4, owlbear. Button. Advantage attack. 17 for 18 plus 9.
All right. It's 18 total then.
And then we go to Valtreya. Button's in trouble.
I see that. I'm gonna try an ESO move.
Fireball?
Banishment.
Oh.
So I'm gonna try and banish him. I'm also going to do like elongate, so if he's gone, he's gone.
All right. Which, sorry, the Remoraz or the Cold Light Walker, or what are we choosing?
The Remoraz in front button.
All right. Does he gets to save, right?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of save?
Is charisma.
Oh no. Oh, sorry, that should not have been an advantage. Let me roll again.
-1.
-3. 11?
He's gone for good.
Oh man, that Remoraz vanishes. Well done. Fucking banishment. Anything else?
No.
Cold Light Walker, Texas Ranger, Mirnix.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
He will use 2 slams against you. No, I forgot. Ooh. Before that, Blinding Light. Make a Constitution saving throw. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah. So now he just attacks like normal.
Is this the one where Mirnix is also immune to it for a while, or no?
No, that's what I was looking up. No, you have to make it every time.
Okay.
Slam. 20 for 13 plus 15.
Oh.
Second attack. 10 misses you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh man, that's rough.
Did I do that math right?
28 damage, yeah.
That's 60 minus 28. That's 32. No, that's right. Okay.
No.
You can put it right into the token and it'll do the math for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't do math. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, you just hit minus and then the number of hit points you're taking off.
Oh. Shit, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
minus, like if you just put minus 20 whatever, it'll just deduct it from your total. If you get healing, you just put plus whatever.
No.
No, not that way.
Is it the other way?
No,
that's...
Oh.
Kenzie is at negative 28
Hold
now.
on. All right, you're at 60 again. Click on it. Click on the green button and put in minus 28 and hit enter.
I can't. My character. Oh, I have the.
Yeah, get the pointer.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so minus 28, enter.
Ta-da!
Yo!
Welcome to Roll20.
I've been doing it in the character sheet every time and like doing my own math.
Math
and then,
is
like,
bad. Don't do math, kids.
No. Don't do more math than you have to.
Alrighty. Mirnix, you are up.
Cool. I hate this guy. So we're just gonna do that.
Yeah, 11 damage. Got it.
And then, no, that one doesn't really hit.
No, it does not hit.
Okay. That's that.
Oh, that's that.
Wait,
okay.
no, wait. Can I use Decade Wind? Or is that like a whole action that you do like my next?
I don't know what Second Wind is. I don't play D&D, so...
Oh, on my turn I can use it. Oh, no, it is a bonus action. I can use a bonus action to regain hit points.
Yep, go right ahead.
Cool. 1d10 plus your fire level. Dope. Because that really hurt. Okay.
Oh, that's rough. I mean, that's good. That's 8 points.
Healing is better than nothing. Toro's up.
Yeah.
Okay, Toro is just gonna shoot at this Remoraz in front of him. Let me make sure sneak attack is clicked. Yep. 18 for 12.
Yes, 18 for 12. Sorry, ping the one you're doing again.
This one down here with the 2 bears.
Got it.
Okay, and then bonus action throwing the psychic
Oh my
blade.
god. Hold on. I
What?
gave him a negative 142. It's 14, not 100.
Well, it's 12.
12.
Minus 12.
I hit the 4 by accident. Got it. Math good.
Alright. Bonus action throwing the psychic blade for 13 to hit.
13 is a miss.
Is that a miss? Okay. And then he's just gonna back up some more. Like, just take a 5-foot step back.
All right. If you're finished, we're gonna go to Anarissa.
That's it.
Go ahead.
Okay. I am going to, let's see. I'm going to aim for this Cold Light Walker right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Tasha's Hideous Laughter. And on the save, they're going to roll an 11, so they're going to fail.
That works.
Nice.
Let me read it.
So until anybody touches them, they're on the ground laughing.
He doesn't have a face.
Oh. I was gonna say, what does it sound like?
He does.
Is it the light just flickering? Like, is it just
No, I'm
like-
gonna say that the light sort of it completely dims out. So instead of this bright light coming out of his hood, it just goes black. But the only light that comes out is like 2 circles and a smiley line. So that's all he gets.
Oh god, that's the worst.
That's terrifying.
So yes,
Oh, God.
he is prone and he finds everything hilarious.
Which one?
The one with the little skull and crossbones on him.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Also, real quick, do we still have the 10 temporary hit points?
Yeah, you never lose that.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah,
Just-
I always
keep-
put them on
keep-
when I.
Yeah, keep for the people who've taken damage. Add
Let me,
10 more. Add 10 back.
Yep.
Fix that.
Yep.
Thank you for that reminder.
So I was looking at my character sheet. I was like, is there anything more helpful that I could do? And I noticed the 10.
That was very helpful.
And that's my turn, so we can move on to whoever's next.
Cold Light Walker, a Texas Ranger, he is laughing at everything. Does he get another save at the end of his turn?
No, each time it takes damage.
Okay, then...
So I'm looking at people and I'm like, don't touch that one yet!
No. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, I get to make another save.
Wait, hold on. Oh, the end of each of its turns.
So it's the end of my turn. I cannot
thought it was
do
just
anything. So I just roll again, is what it is.
Well, at least we got a turn if he...
It's
a wisdom.
save. All right, here he goes.
Please fail.
15.
Damn it.
Aha, not funny, and it instantly turns to 2 eyes and a frown. He is still prone though.
Yeah.
And he did lose a turn.
Yep, he did lose a turn. Totally worth it. Remoraz, down below. He's gonna attack the top bear. 21 to hit for 18 plus 7 damage.
Oh, little buddy. Oh no, he's still alive.
Oh, good. He's just
Okay.
on fire. Anything else? From me? No? Okay. Papa Peanut Butter is up next. He's going to attack the Remoraz.
Oh,
He has 2 Great Axe attacks. Boom! 19 for 15 damage. 21 for 8.
Look.
Nicely done, Papa Peanut Butter.
Get him, Papa.
All right, so he gets, what is that, 23 damage? Is that math?
Mm-hmm.
And then Papa Peanut Butter takes 46 damage. 18. He loves it. Oya screams in rage and dashes forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, right up on the Remoraz, but that's its turn.
Hey, nice.
That's her entire turn. Back to the top. Alvin!
I like how Alvin has a better initiative than the rest of us.
Right? Not fair.
I guess he's gonna come around and slash at the Cold Light Walker.
Works for me. All right, here he goes. He has 2 attacks. Beat Claws. Oh my god. All right, so that's going to be 26 damage to the Cold Light Walker. That ends his turn. We go to Button.
I will do the same. I will very angrily attack him.
All right.
Not reckless.
Okay, 9 misses.
9 misses. Great.
Anything else?
25.
25 does hit for 15 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
If that ends your turn, I'm going to move on.
It does.
All right, Natel, you're up.
All right. Button, you have 27 left.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'd rather you be able to keep on tanking. I'm gonna come heal you a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, because the one beside you has a turn right after.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a 3rd level cure wounds, and hopefully I roll well. Yeah. So that's 17. You get back.
Nice. Okay.
You can do it, Button. I believe in you. But
Thanks.
I'm gonna scoot back because the cold light walkers scare me.
They're horrifying.
Yes. I think I can get back.
Are you El Dunzos?
Yes. And so now time for brown bears.
Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me. Go ahead and bear it up.
All right. So northern bear, first attack.
Mm-hmm.
Northern bear isn't feeling too good. Second attack.
Hey!
Oh! All right. So that's double dice. That's 46 plus 4. So 23 damage.
Jesus. Okay. That was 1 hit. Is that the end of his turn?
That's the end of Northern Bear's turn.
Northern
it is now
Bear
Southern
takes
Bear's
6
turn.
fire damage.
Northern Bear is dead.
Cooked by the blood. Okay, Southern Bear time.
Okay. Ooh, damn. All right, second.
Damn.
Oh no. Oya yells at the Remoraz saying, "He didn't even have pants! He didn't even have pants!" If that ends your turn, we're going to go to Valtray.
Oh my god. Yep.
Valtray, you're up.
No, it's the Cold Light Walker's turn.
Oh, I skipped one. You're so honest. I appreciate you.
You should give us an inspiration for that.
You know what? I think I will.
Thanks.
I feel generous. There's one. If you're feeling generous in the chat, use your pint points to give us.
TPK us. He's giving us an inspiration.
Let's see. Which Cold Light Walker is this? This is the one next to Button. 1, 2, Alvin, 3, 4, Button. That is Button. Go ahead and make a charisma. Oh, not charisma. Constitution saving throw. You're fine. Multi-attack, 2 slams. You did not rage, right?
Well, I'm raging.
I mean, you didn't reckless.
Yeah, I did not reckless.
2 slams. First one, 20.
Fuck.
For 9 plus 16. Is that gonna? No, that's not gonna drop. You just got healed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, second attack. 7 misses.
Thank God.
Valtreya.
Okay, I'm going to Scorching Ray this guy in front of Mirnix.
That works.
And I'm going to cast it at a higher level, which means I get an extra ray.
Okay. All 3 hit. All 4 hit. No, wait, that last one's a 12. The last one misses. The first 3 hit.
So it's 18.
Got it. Anything else?
Well, can I use sorcery points at the end and cast a cantrip? Or did I need to
quicken
declare
spell?
that? Yes. Would you rather me declare that at the beginning?
Well, it depends. If you were using it on Scorch, you have to do it before you do the spell. So if you were using it on Scorching Ray, you would have had to do it first. If you're using it on
He's trying to do an additional.
Yeah, I'm using it to do an additional spell.
Doesn't
Yeah, but then you just use it.
Yeah, just go ahead and use
Quicken,
it.
yeah. As long as you're doing a cantrip, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
If it's a cantrip,
Yeah.
no prob.
Then I will try Chill Touch on the same one.
All right.
No.
The hand comes out and then hits me right back in the face. Anything else?
No.
All right, Cold Light Walker, that's the one that you just screwed over. He will move forward and then decide his target. 1, 2, Mirnix, 3, 4, Valtreya. Valtreya, that's you. Go ahead and roll your Constitution saving throw. You're okay. Here come the 2 attacks. First one, 8 misses. Second one, 15.
Is my armor class.
27 damage.
I have cold damage. I have cold resistance.
Nice. So 6 plus 14 is 20.
Okay.
That ends its turn. Mirnix, you're next.
Okay, I'm gonna just start hacking at this cold walker.
Let's do it. 13 hits, but 12 misses.
Okay, so 7 damage.
Got it. Anything else?
Nope.
Toro's up.
Okay, Toro's gonna take a shot at the Remoraz.
Okay.
With the short bow.
Sneak attack.
Yep.
10 misses.
Okay, throw with the Psychic Blade bonus action.
All right.
13 to hit?
Yes, and you're applying sneak attack to that one, right?
Yes. So
that
it's 21
Remoraz
total.
is dead.
Thank
Done.
Christ.
Let me double check something on Remorai really quick.
Oh no, don't tell me they explode or something.
Well, that's what I'm checking.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it would make sense for it to work that way, but it does not work that way. Your friends
Okay.
are fine.
Okay, thank goodness.
Anything else?
Nope, he's gonna stay right there.
Anaris is up.
Okay. I am going to cast darkness on this little rock right here.
Okay.
And it is going to be, get the thing in the chat so you can see it. So basically, 15-foot radius sphere. So basically, around that Cold Light Walker is going to be, I'm not putting it on the Cold Light Walker because I don't want him to be moving darkness, but
Right.
that rock. So he'll have to
I'm
find
just
us.
gonna put a cat here, and this cat will be the darkness cat. I'll put. What's the radius on it?
15 feet.
Okay.
It's going to be a very large cat.
That's the darkness. I don't know if you see anything right now. Do you guys see the? Or you don't see the aura? Let me make the aura visible.
I just see a very
okay.
funky cat.
I was expecting the cat to you
That's
just
what I
stretch
was
the cat.
expecting,
and
yeah.
I was expecting
Yeah.
a giant Crag.
No. Just a little kitty cat of darkness.
Okay.
So you're in
So-
it too.
Yeah, but all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna back up a space so I can still see what's going on. But that is my turn, and it's magical darkness, so that's what that is. Okay. Yep. That's
Anything
my turn.
else? Nope. Cold Light Walker in darkness. I need to know exactly. Sorry. Can you put darkness in the chat? Would you mind?
I did.
You did. Sorry, I didn't have. A creature with dark vision can't see shit. Okay. Object. Blah blah blah. Completely covered. Any creatures overlap. So okay. So I can just walk out of it.
You can just walk out of it, but you just won't be able to see us to attack us from a distance or to have a totally accurate idea of where we are.
I always feel like it should, you shouldn't just be able to be like, oh, I'm gonna go walk out of this. You should be lost. It's which way do I need to go to get out of this bubble?
When he's prone, so he's got to stand up first.
Yeah, so he's only going to have 15 feet. I do see what you're saying, Valtreya. It does make sense, but remember, this is all happening simultaneously, so it's really within 5 seconds of, oh shit, my lights went out for a bit.
Oh yeah, I know.
It is disorienting, but he is an evil Pixar lamp. So 15 feet of movement.
Yeah, but what I figured is he wasn't going to be able to get.
No,
to
he's still
us.
in it. He's still in it.
Yeah, that. I figured that was going to be a thing, at least for a turn.
I'm going to be an asshole. I'm going to go diagonally 5, 10, 15. He still counts as being in the darkness, so he's counting as blinded. So when he attacks Toro, he will have disadvantage.
Okay, will Toro get an attack of opportunity as he's leaving the darkness, or no?
No, you only get that when he leaves your adjacency.
Okay.
All right, so he will use blinding. 20 feet as a bonus action can target one creature in its bright light that it can see. Can't see you, can't use blinding light. All right, so he is going to attack you with disadvantage twice. Here's the slam. 11.
That is a miss.
How about a 9?
That's
God
a miss,
damn it!
thank
Well
goodness.
done. All right, with that, the Cold Light Walker is inert. We move on to Papa PB. He's going to fuck up the Cold Light Walker.
Thank goodness.
He gets advantage on these attacks. Boom, boom. 24 and 11. The 11 misses, but the 24 does 14 slashing damage to him. And that is Papa. Oya's going to go next. Also going to fuck him up with some advantage attacks. Let's go bite, claw. Bite, claw. Oh no, don't make the Cold Light Walker a lycanthrope. That would be bad. 15 and 17 damage. It is a humanoid. Let's see what happens. Con save.
Oh god.
Oh, no. Why would she do that?
Oh, that should not be a disadvantage. This should be normal. If it dies, it's not going to resurrect.
Hello, werewolf.
So it's a damage attack to try to like make it a lycanthrope? Or?
Yeah, you have to be scratched by the werewolf, you know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But if it's killed, it won't come back.
She doesn't choose to give it lycanthropy, but it's just like.
Well, yeah, she chooses by choosing what to scratch.
But I'm saying, like, they're saying, oh, she gave it an extra attack for that, and it's like, no, she just attacks with her claws, and that's a possibility.
Yeah.
Oh no! I realize that. I'm just sitting here going like, how fast does this take effect? Because we don't need like an extra strong Cold Light Walker.
No, it's not going to be insta. It's not like, hey, I'm a werewolf Cold Light Walker now. Plus, what would it be? Would it be like the emoji of a werewolf because it's just lights?
Yes.
Alvin.
Glow in the dark werewolf.
Is Alvin?
He's just gonna keep He's gonna keep swinging at the Cold
Beat
Light
claws. 11 misses, but 19 hits for 13. He's gonna expect Mundo treats after this. Buttons up.
Attack. Attack.
All right.
20 something for 25 for.
Got it.
15.
Yep.
And then Uno Mas.
Oh, misses. Misses. Anything else?
Oh.
Natel.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to blight that Cold Light Walker.
Which one?
So Button and Alvin, this one.
I see. Okay.
Can focus on something else on their next turn.
Okay.
So, what the fuck is my spell? I need a con save.
Okay. 12?
Yeah, that fails.
Balls.
So
Oh my god.
26 necrotic.
Jesus.
All right, it just the light goes out in it and the cloak just falls to the ground. So yeah, that guy's gone.
Woo!
Okay.
Nice done. Anything else?
Brown bear.
Nope.
Right.
Brown bear.
Bear
oh yeah,
time.
brown bear
Bear
turn
time.
after my turn. Yeah.
Brown bear, what do you see?
Cold Light fucking.
I see no pants are on me.
All right. He's gonna come. If I put him here, obviously not ass first. He still has adjacency, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He is going to attack. What the? Hey.
All right, attack for each cheek. Here we go. Multi-attack.
I will roll for cheek.
Take the bludgeoning damage. All right.
Oh no.
Twerk tactics. So.
That's only a 12, right? Yeah, that's the
That
12
misses.
and that misses, right? Okay. Second attack. That hits.
That hits.
That is 2d6 plus 4. For 9 damage.
Got it. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Valtreya.
Cool, so Valtreya's super mad. Her eyes start to glow. She sprouts wings. She's not flying yet. And I'm going to do Scorching Ray again at 3rd level.
Against the one right in front of you, right?
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. Actually, wait. It doesn't specific. Oh yeah, it does say range spell attack. Never mind. I don't do that.
Okay.
It would be a disadvantage, correct?
Yeah, because
I'm adjacent.
Ranged spell attacks are at disadvantage when you're adjacent to the enemy.
Yeah.
Are range attacks like that too?
Yes.
You've made me play RA in that way.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's always been like that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I mean, if you don't
Nope,
want to,
nope. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna try. We'll try and inflict wounds at a higher level.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Nope, doesn't.
That would have been very good.
Anything else?
No.
1, 2, Mirnix, 3, 4.
Actually.
Yes.
Fuck. I'm sorry. I have this thing that I always keep forgetting to do. If I fail something, I can roll 2d4 to possibly change the outcome.
It's gonna be a 1 though. You can't do that on a crit. I don't believe.
Okay.
In my understanding, a 1's always a miss and a 20's always a hit, no matter how you change the roll.
Okay, you're a god. You decide.
I'm sticking with that. I know how 1s and 20's work, but nothing else.
That's fine.
All right. 1, 2 is going to be Mirnix. 3, 4 is going to be Valtreya. Con save.
Sorry, let me flip over.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
Regular attacks. 10 misses. 14
misses.
All right, you're fine. Mirnix.
Okay. I'm gonna finally kill this dude.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Please do.
7. 5 more.
Is it still up?
Yeah, you can see his
Yes,
little
yes.
health bar.
Hey, Mirnix, you can re-roll some of that damage, remember?
Oh, I can. Good, yes. Wow. Let me just,
Only just the last one, right? Because isn't it just 1s and 2s?
No, Mirnix has a feat where they can re-roll any damage.
Oh, okay.
Savage attacker, right?
Yeah, you rolled a.
Something like that, yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah!
Good! Fuck
All right.
yeah!
Yeah.
I just took away the difference in damage.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
Man, if only there was some way you could have an action again.
I
Like
always
some kind
feel
of
weird about
surge
using
of
action
action.
surge. I
Don't.
always
This
feel
is.
weird about it.
Kenzie,
Dude,
we're
do
playing
it,
for
do it.
15 more minutes, and then I'm going to
Okay.
bed. Use your
That's
action
true.
surge.
That's true. Okay. Oh well.
No, missed. You get another attack though.
No, that was the
No,
No,
action
you
surge
get
gives you another
action
attack.
surge.
another attack.
And
It
you're-
gives
you
you
have
another
multi-attack.
attack action.
Yeah, so you have both.
Oh.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, I thought it was another.
Hey.
Hey!
Okay.
Will that kill it?
I need to make a flow chart for Mirnix.
Is it bleeding? Yes. Do it again. Anything else, Mirnix?
No, I'm good now.
Toro, you're up.
Okay. Toto is gonna bonus action disengage and move here and shoot at this cold light walker with a short bow.
You have advantage because he's blinded.
Sweet. I'm gonna roll again. Nope. Take the 20.
Okay. So
that's
21
damage. Yep.
Got it.
And yeah, that's it.
All right. And Arissa.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, so what we're gonna do, because that guy doesn't have a lot left, I'm gonna use Magic Missile at 2nd level. That way I can hit him, and if I kill him, I can send the other bits to the last Cold Light Walker.
That works for me. All right. So do
make
one
sure
at
he
a
takes-
time.
Yep. We'll just make sure we take Sneak Attack off. Yeah, I mean, I just forget because everything else has it.
Mm-hmm.
But this makes it 4, right? Yep, one more spell slot. So 4. So, okay, cool. I just don't want to cheat.
2 damage, still alive. That one will kill it.
Okay.
Boom. 2 to the remaining, and so 7 total to the remaining. Almost a double kill, not quite.
Yep.
Anything
and
else?
then I'll also drop the darkness spell since the other one is gone.
All right,
so.
meow. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Pop Peanut Butter is running over to the Cold Light Walker. You want an opportunity to attack their brown bear?
No.
I'm just checking. Just checking. All right. Great Axe normal attack. 25 for 12. Oh, that's enough. Papa Peanut Butter for the win.
Papa for the win.
Is that it?
Nice.
Is that kills him? That's the last enemy?
Yep.
Very
Last
nice. With that, the remaining Cold Light Walker is just dematerialized into the snow and ice in front of them as the Goliaths pick up both clansmen as well as Goliaths from the other clan in kind, and realizing they've worked well together against a common foe. And as you can imagine, there's going to be so much celebration between both clans as you defeated Auril's forces. And also, they all immediately see Oya standing in the middle of the clearing, and they all sort of genuflect in front of this mystical being. And she grabs the hand of the nearest member of your party, probably Toro looks like, and just raises his hand up, and they all begin to cheer.
Yep.
Well done, guys. Beastin'.
Toto looks very awkward being the center of attention, but doesn't resist.
Because they
I
also
hate
Toro
those
is.
guys.
Toro isn't that fond of being touched, right? So I'm sure it's like leaning away slightly.
All right. So well done, guys. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching. Just a quick little end of what happens here is the characters have reunited both Goliaths, defeated Auril's minions, and next week we'll be taking the Goliath Griffins to Auril's island, and we'll see how that goes. So be sure to tune in next week as we go into basically the belly of the beast of this campaign, where they go to Auril's actual lair. Check out Steven's painting tomorrow night, and then I have a very special D&D one-shot adventure on Friday, where I'm taking my brother on a D&D Leprechaun adventure. Let's see how that goes. If you guys are interested, be sure to hit us up on social media at Table Hops and Table Hops on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.
Hi, everybody. I hate Cold Light Walkers. They're the worst.
3 more enter the fray. See ya.